Am I live?
So then you keep leaving the door open.
Oh, we live.
We live.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I see it. We live.
Oh yeah, I see it
Put you in
too.
the
So then you keep leaving the door open. Oh, there's a delay.
Oh, we live. Oh, I'm on my troll account. Crap. Oh yeah, I see it. We live. I gotta edit the title. Saturday night chat with. Here's my crap. I'm on the wrong account. Okay. I edited the title. You gotta turn your volume down. Look at J-Bop. What's up, J-Bop? What's up, J-Bop? I want to see how I can share it.
Huh?
She's there. Nothing.
Wow.
What's J? What's going on, J-Bop? I don't know how to share with Oh, my TV loud. TV probably loud. I'm lagging. I'm not turning the volume. See how the sound is. I can edit TV. They show I'm the girl. TV. I just turned it down though. So I mean, I'm gonna how bad is the delay? You just don't set TV probably loud on the phone. Girl, I am talking. Oh yeah, that's really delayed. They better come on up in here. Oh, I can share it to my community page, I think. Oh yeah, that's really great. They better come on up in here. Oh, I can share it to my community page.
Yeah, it is a delay.
Yeah, I shared it to the community page. There's quite a few people on.
Mm-hmm.
Soul for tea. Well, we gonna see. Ooh, shirt just. Oh, what's that? Jacked.
We here.
Look, we in the building. I see 3 people. Oh, that's us 3. Lord have mercy. It's about like a 20-second delay. So 30-second delay. Well, I don't see enough for one person in here. I see 2. So I think somebody came and left.
There's a 30-second delay.
I think he said like a 20. I don't know. I don't see one person. I see 2.
I want to stay. Child, I can say I want to stay over at if they down the street at Bingo.
Mm-hmm. She said they down the street at Bingo.
Girl, they down the street at the Bingo.
You gotta get Bingo popping.
We need look. We should be doing some bingo. That's what we should be. That's what we're going to play around with. See if we can get it. How we can get it on.
Where the music at? Where the party at?
Listen. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I have seen people like I've seen some people who be on and have music on and they leave the live up.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, I see one person now. So it was a lag.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Look, where are my people?
Mm-hmm. Where your cousins at?
My cousin. They down there by that club down there playing some bingo.
Down by the water.
Child, right on that water.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying, hey.
I see one person now.
Just say hello. It's good to say hello.
Yeah, I don't have to be, we family over here. We're trying to get something. Hold on, make it. Okay. Well, we can start our own conversation.
Yeah.
Because this is really the Head Watch time.
Mm-hmm.
Insane time. So
right.
We can get the conversation going. So
we in the building.
We in the building. I'm gonna give a hello to the replay. Y'all that come in late. Hello. What's popping? What's up? Happy Saturday. Really? Really?
I ain't never gonna do that.
Y'all already know who that is. That's that shade mechanic. That manager.
That's the manager.
That's the manager back there. Making all that unnecessary noise. Oh my goodness.
So how do you like going live?
Well, it's different. Well, it ain't really different because, I used to go live a lot on Periscope. So it ain't just say different. I guess I just got to get back in the groove of it, I want to start doing 1 to 2 hours more during the week because we got this watch time going.
Yeah.
So it's not bad though. I'm used to, being on like this. I can hold a conversation. It's just the whole, the platform.
Right.
But
I think the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it.
Yeah. I think so too. Come on, more.
See, a lot of people not used to us coming on live because we haven't been on live. Right. But once you get it, established, and they know you come on often, then they'll show up.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm gonna have to work on It's 8ish, something like that, 8ish, or yeah. Come on for like an hour or so.
Right.
Chit chat it up. So what's been going on? What's new?
Girl.
What are we gonna talk about? You know, it's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot to talk about. Everything that's going on in the world right now.
It's a lot too. It's a lot. And you know, like I just, you know, I think I said it in my that last video. I just watch enough to stay informed. I just can't sit and watch, you know, different protests. We had a protest here today too.
Yeah, I saw you had one the other day. I seen it on the news in Biloxi, right?
Yeah, Biloxi had one, and then it was in Gulfport today. They had a very big turnout. I shared it on my Facebook, and it was very peaceful.
Right.
One thing I love to see, it was all colors, all you know, races, with the children. So that was nice to see. Yeah. Because it is really needed. And I had said that this is gonna be different. This one is gonna be different. Like when this happened, it's different. This is
I believe so too.
It's gonna
make a change. It's gonna make a change.
Yeah. Much needed change. And a lot of people that so many people are sitting silent. And you know.
Yeah.
I seen somewhere somebody was saying on their Facebook, they was deleting people and blocking people.
Really?
Coming out, they didn't know that they were a racist.
Oh yeah.
And so they were starting sharing their views on this, and so they started to block them and stuff. I was like, you know, I ain't had that problem. Right. I ain't really seen that, but I mean, you certainly can't be a little bit racist.
There's no such thing.
If you're a little bit racist, then you're racist. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I think it's just more conversation needs to be had. Reform definitely across the board, whether it's prison, job reforms, housing, police. You know, everything just needs to be talked about. And where do we go from here?
Right. Let it be a conversation starter instead of it being violence and, you know, all this kind of stuff. Just let it be a conversation starter. A much needed conversation, because there's so many people, and you know, I find it very funny. And I may be wrong, okay. But usually when a person say, "Oh, I got black friends," they're racist. Because they're only, it's like, you know, you have a black friend or a Latino friend or an Asian friend.
Right.
But that's at a distance.
Yeah.
That's not like your other friends where they're in your house, around your kids, around, you know what I'm saying? Like they're at work. I work with, you know, minorities or something like that. And this is just bringing a lot of people out.
Yeah, being aware of what it is.
Right. And it's also like bringing people around you out that you didn't know, that you know you rubbing elbows with and didn't know they felt like that. And it's kind of like, wait a minute, you don't feel like that this whole time?
Right.
So it's definitely eye-opening. Very eye-opening. And I'm glad they opened up the other young lady's case back up.
Tiana Taylor. I mean Tiana Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, Breonna from Texas, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that was opened back up, and I pray she and her family can get some justice, because that was wrong. That's 4 flat tires, and they tried to sweep her under the rug, but it was so much heat for this one. That heat went right over there to hers. I gave it enough to open it back up.
Yeah.
So,
you're right. They should have known. They should have investigated that more too. How you not know you had the man that you was looking for in custody and just came up in the house just shooting 8 times?
Right. Like, how you mess that up? How is that a oops? Yeah, I shot this girl 8 times. I think it was 8 times. How was that a oops?
Yeah.
I'm confused on that. I'm like, I don't know. It's like they done got too comfortable.
Yeah. They need to be trained better. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
And then with the George Floyd one, 2 of them officers was like rookies. They just got on the job. The one that was on the neck was supposed to be training them other ones. So how you training them how to do stuff ass backwards? That don't make no sense.
And you know what? That's going to be, I mean, I see a lawsuit coming for the city. And I see one coming for that police department as well, because he had, I read, I think 20.
17. Yeah, 17. Yeah.
And they dropped the ball against minorities. He shouldn't have been there.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't have been working.
Right.
I read somewhere somebody said that they need to enforce more mental, like mental tests, take them more in depth through that. Was it mental evaluations or something like that? They were saying that they need to take them more through that.
Yeah, but I thought they already did that. They need to do it more.
Right. I don't know the extent.
Yeah, because they get time off. Police officers and firefighters, they get time off for just for things like that, because it's too much. That is a stressful job. So
right. It's just sad. It's really sad. And I mean, I had said this, because after it happened, I mean, you can kind of really pinpoint it was going to be some, rioting and looting. What's sad about it is that we have to do that to get our voices heard, instead of, and I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like a peaceful protest got this far.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't think peaceful protests would have got those officers arrested. That man was sitting in his house chilling, protected, while his whole city burning down. He up in his house.
They was protecting him. Remember that night I told you they had like 75 cops outside his house protecting him?
Yeah. He was chilling. Crazy. What you think about it, manager?
It's crazy.
Think it's crazy? And like I said, I mean, that goes to show you now, what conversations do you have with your boys?
Right.
You can tell them, Follow the instructions. Don't give them a reason. Make sure your car is in order, your license, all that stuff. But hell, you have all that in order. And they still mess with you.
Right.
They're starting to come in the houses now. So I think it's gonna be time to switch that. And we're gonna have to go to something else.
But what do you switch it to?
That's when you they're gonna have to tap in more to God. They're gonna have to tap in more to know that God is protecting them. They're gonna have to tap in more to strengthen their relationship with God and being in His Word, because He's the only one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That can, I mean, really to do anything, because if you on a straight and narrow and they still doing something to you,
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said they have really gotten very comfortable behind that badge, taking lives. And the people that are supposed to hold them accountable are not. So it goes way up the ladder. It's not just the police, not just who's over him. This goes way up from some government officials. And
Yeah.
we're not going to talk about Don.
Girl, you made me throw this phone.
You done ran down there to
Wait, holding the Bible up wrong. How you gonna use something as a prop and don't even know how to hold it up?
Now you building a fence around the White House. I said these are praying times.
It definitely is.
No, they come.
It definitely is.
They peeking. Yeah. So now you're building a fence around.
That is true.
And other news, no, but I thought about getting the manager and my husband the I Can't Breathe shirts.
Yeah.
Because I noticed, there's one lady I found. Well, I follow her on Instagram. She makes them, but I like her message on the back. So it does not just say I can't breathe. You can get different messages on the back.
Oh, okay.
Saying different things. So I thought about doing that, and I thought it was awesome that the game, what's it called? 2K. They have in their thing where Jay said that they're free, and you can buy a shirt for your player.
Okay.
Free, right? So I'm sorry, you're not buying a shirt; they're free. And then, if you're getting ready to go into a game, you can see something out there, girl, protesting.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that was cute. That'll help the young children as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's a good idea. I know they're doing those the face masks like that too.
Yeah, I think that's really cute on the face mask. I would get one of them and take a picture, and that can be like a little, thing or something. That would be cute. What else?
I just think with the whole COVID-19 and people not having jobs, and also being locked up in the house, can't really move, and then this the Aubrey, and then the Brianna, and then the George, all these 3 different things just got people tired, like really tired of, like, how much can you take? And like it's very stressful for some people, especially when you're grieving and you don't know how to grieve.
Yes.
You become emotional, you become physical. You know, some people, not everybody, because
Right.
people deal differently with grief.
Right.
But it's still, it affects you in some kind of way. Can't nobody say that this doesn't affect them in any kind of way.
Right. I said that too. I said if it's a person that says they saw that video and something just didn't move in them, something didn't sit right in them, then they need to do a heart check, because
Right.
I think anyone living, any human being watching that is going to say, "Oh my God, like they literally killed this man before my eyes."
Right.
Crazy.
And to hear him call out and say it, and then you're not even trying to help, and it's
Right.
other people trying to tell you to help.
Right. Wouldn't even check his pulse, you know. And I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, when he was moving his body, you know, and everything, you know, and then when he stopped moving his body and he was just being vocal, saying, "Can you, you know, I can't breathe. Can
Right.
you know?" I know he asked one time, "Can I get in the car?"
Yeah. He said, "I'm
No.
gonna get in the car." Yeah.
You
And
know
then
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
asking for water.
Yeah. Nobody ever lit up. And so it looks like it was done on purpose. It looks like, okay, look, that's just how it looks like. That's what we're going to do.
Well, one of the officers said, because you know the three of them is trying to turn on that one.
Right.
He said that he told them he didn't feel a pulse. And then he said, "Do you think we should turn him on his back?" And the one that was on his neck said no. So basically he was following commands.
Right.
But I feel like at that point, when do your human instincts kick in and say, "Man, this not right. My sanity is more important than this job." To come to know that you are killing this man. We don't have a pulse. The pulse means that this man is not living no more.
That's
So
what I said.
you didn't think that that was merit enough to say we should stop, like get off of him, like whatever, like you're gonna lose your job.
That's what I
Now
said.
look what's gonna happen. He may not get as much time. He may not, because he wasn't really trained well, and he did say something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he didn't
Right.
say the right words. He didn't do the
Right.
right things, but he did. You know, it wasn't like, and I don't know because I wasn't there, but I don't think he deliberately tried to kill that man. But I think he didn't care if he did.
Right. And that's the look and demeanor he showed.
Right.
He showed a demeanor of whatever, nonchalant demeanor. And my thing was too, I said the same thing. I'm like, damn, one of the officers would just like, look, I'm not. Once you seen where this was going, once you got the first clue where this was going, I'm not going down. I'm not going down with you.
Right.
Hold up. Hey, I'm getting up. This right here, if this man dies, I'm not going down there with you. So, man, let's let up, man. Let's let's do something. Even if, you know, I'm looked at as whatever. Guess
Right.
I'm not going down with you killing nobody. You know what I'm saying? This man ain't fighting no more. We got him under control.
He ain't even moving no more.
Right. Okay, let's back up. I was hoping the one that was standing there, I know the one guy kept calling him Chow.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to walk back and tell him, "Hey, let's check his pulse." You know,
Right.
hey, come, something. And the fact that he kept moving so that trying to cover his face where you can't, she kept moving to show his face.
Right.
Just crazy. And I'm saying that's what we living in. That's what we living in. And my thing is, wondering how many other times has this happened?
Right. Yep.
it's baffling, you know, and I know this has been around for centuries.
Right.
It's still baffling to me. One particular race feels superior over all other races to the point where you can treat us lower than dirt, lower than a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because of the color of our skin now.
They treat animals better.
Right. That's baffling to me. And I think it's even more baffling that it's still so apparent in 2020. But the difference is now it's like we're not taking it. So that's why you have the rioting. Now the looting, you know, that just, you know, I mean, that's on a whole different level.
I don't condone the looting. I really don't. I don't, but I understand people's frustration. Right. And where there are riots, there's always looting. Where there are some protesting, they have some negative part with the protesting because not everybody's coming out there with the same agenda as the ones who organized the protest. So you have to weed out. Look, you don't hear about no more rioting now. Why? Because they all been exposed. The ones that was looting and the ones that was burning down stuff. That wasn't Black Lives Matters that was burning down stuff.
Right.
That was other people that was coming along to make them look bad, and that was burning down stuff.
Right. Right. And that's the thing too, you know. You
didn't even see no Black Lives Matter people out there with guns and stuff. But when other people protest, they come out with their guns and everything. Yep. And nothing happened to them.
Yep.
Y'all shooting them rubber bullets and gas and all that stuff. Like, come on. That wasn't necessary.
Just crazy.
Ain't no way them people was going to get up in the White House.
No. No, they wanted to. They won't done.
They know they can't get next to that man. It's impossible.
Yeah.
They was where they was at in that park was still about, I forgot, I think they said over 500 feet away from the White House, and you that scared that you got to throw up a damn gate.
Okay. Did he call in what, some kind of National Guard or something?
But these that's the ones who pushed them back.
So many can dish it but can't take it. That man hide behind all that stuff, but it's gonna come down on him. You know, it's gonna come down on him, and you know, I don't think I should say that because we're talking about Donnie, but I don't need nobody. Look, I don't need nobody in front of my window.
Why?
But yeah.
I know they say he was upset because they had to take him down in the bunker. And he said, "Oh no, we went to inspect it. The whole family had to go inspect it."
Donnie was scared.
Yeah, he was.
He ran. He got down in that bunker.
Mm-hmm.
He a Twitter thug. And when it got real, he got out of Dodge.
No, when it got real, he got out of Dodge. But then the next day, he came back saying, "When they start the looting, we start the shooting."
Yep, sure did.
And then after that, he was like, "Put that gate up."
Yep.
And then not only put the gate up, put square them off where they can't come this close. And then not only that, let's put these cement wall block things out there.
Just crazy. Crazy. Definitely got to have a leader that not only that cares about everybody.
Right.
You might have a leader who might do more for this, you know, this group of people.
Right.
But you still got a leader that care about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't gonna work.
Yeah. Right now, our country is looking for somebody that can stand up and guide us.
Right. Right. And
Looking,
he ain't the one. He ain't the one.
he don't know how to do that. First of all, he don't want to,
Right.
and he don't know how to. Oh, he said Magna loves the blacks. The black people.
And you know that's another thing. It's like, and I think that's a lot of the frustration too, is that you know, you got these people who are saying this and saying that, but they will never understand what it feels like to be in our shoes, to get
Yeah.
pulled over just because the cop passed you and you black. So he's gonna pull you over. And you know you got everything in order. Everything in order. You only getting pulled over because you're black. Or if you go into the store, you're watched because you're black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you're never gonna understand that. You know, it's like, and that's I think a lot of the frustration too, and they're tired.
Yeah, they
You know,
are.
they're tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't agree with tearing up your own community because you done took a lot of jobs
Right.
from people.
And then the ones that was working hard to get that business.
Yes. A lot of black owned businesses have been burned, destroyed. I don't agree with that at all. I really don't. And it's just sad. It's just sad all the way around. It really is.
But like you said, we just have to pray and hopefully, you know, some leaders or some people get together and try to make some changes.
Yeah.
It's much needed. It's needed.
And this could be,
Everybody all over the world feel the same way too.
Hi, Miss Kim.
Oh, hi. How you doing, Miss Kim?
Welcome to the live. How are you doing? Yeah, I think it's gonna be some changes, and
we just chit chatting.
Yeah, we just talking. We helping this watch time.
Yeah, it has to be some changes. Is needed.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you take away the jobs, there's no food in the stores, like certain things is low, you can't get to it. People are frustrated.
Yeah.
People are frustrated. You're not working, you can't provide for your children or your family. Then they don't want to give no more stimulus checks.
Right.
I mean, every little bit helps and it counts.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand. And you know what? Our young kids, young adults too, I think they really need to learn what is systematic, racial systematic is, because a lot of them don't know. They just think racism. They don't know how you born into it. You know.
Yeah.
They don't know that part. Like you could go to school, you could get an education and still probably can't get the same job that somebody like you who have the same education like you will get it before you.
Yeah.
I'm doing good, Miss Kim. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, we are doing well.
Mm-hmm.
We jumped on here to have a chit chat. And we the only ones chit chatting, but that's all right. That's all right. We're gonna keep this thing moving.
Right.
It's too much to talk about, so we're gonna keep it moving. I'm glad to see you, but yeah,
Like you said, it's building up your watch time too. So
look in the process. So why not just chit chat it up? Um, you know. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, that's what I said. I said, you're a lot of them like to push this out and say, I was born like this. You know, you're not born racist.
she said that's true.
It's taught. It's
Yeah.
taught. Whether it's taught at home, whether it's taught by your group of friends, you're taught that. And that's what I said in my video. You can be taught something, and when you get of age to know better, then it becomes a choice to stay that way.
Right.
We don't choose our family. You know what I'm saying? If you born into a bunch of,
Because a lot of them feel like they're entitled to it. Come on now.
yeah,
If you was had something going on for all these many years and stuff, you think at one point you're gonna stop and say, "Oh no, that's not right. Let's give some to Michael over there." No, they're not gonna do that. They're not
right,
gonna say that. They're gonna be like, Michael should
right.
work hard like I did, knowing damn
Yeah,
well they didn't even work hard. That's passed down to them.
yep.
She said exactly. That's, mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's not talked about. Because it's what I said. I said racism is kind of like a money topic. When you talk money with some people, they get all like different on you. So when
Yeah.
racism is out, they get off different on you and stuff. But it's like you are this, you are this, but you don't want to be called on it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you feel like this, you participate in, whatever y'all do in y'all meetings, and you honor whatever. But then when you're called on it, it's like, oh wait, hold on now. I may be racist, but I have black friends. That's the show face.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the show face. To try to be like,
No, because
yeah,
that's the ones that think that just because they don't burn down your house, or they
right,
don't burn a cross, or they don't wear a white
right,
sheet or whatever. But we know
yeah,
now because we seen this in Virginia, how they was out there chanting, Jews will not replace us. They was in plain clothes. So we know there's a difference now. You don't
right.
have to be that way. Just because you don't dress that way or you don't participate in some of the activities that they do, that don't mean that you're not racist.
Because you ain't burning crosses in the yard, honey. You ain't out there in the woods with them, with the nooses and stuff. If you still, it's all about what you believe. It's all about how you act and stuff. And if you're still believing it and acting on it, then you're a part of it. Oh, I don't go to meetings. No, when they go out there and do that, I don't participate in that. But you still are, Thank you, ma'am.
You welcome.
Mm-hmm. Guilty by association, right?
By association. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And there are some good. I hate to say it like that, but there are some really nice white people that because we see it. We see them out there marching. We
Yeah.
see them out there protesting. We see them, and
Yep.
that's what it needs to be, because if more of them stand up and talk about it, then it could be an open conversation where I'm not gonna say they're gonna change, because it's hard to change a racist mind or their views, because they just set on one thing.
Yes.
But at least we can bring awareness, and maybe some of the people we vote and get into these offices can make some laws and change some things.
Yeah. Yeah. It all starts with a conversation. A hard conversation you may not want to have, but you know, yeah.
I do agree. I think it is a hard conversation because, like you said, um, some of the people that you may talk to or be at work with or be around, you may not know how they feel until they start talking and saying something, and then you
Right.
be like, wow, they really feel that way. Like, I never
Right.
even knew it, because they're not going to show you that. Because like you
Right.
said, once they start saying, well, I have a black friend, or uh, my coworker is black and I get along. Like,
Right.
I saw on CNN, Killer Mike was on there, and he told one of the hosts, her name was Brooke, he told her that she needs to make, years ago, he told her, if you have friends, you should make friends with different races, different, like, people, someone that's different than you, so you
Mhm.
can really know what it is to
Yeah.
have friends and to know these other people. And I think that's true, because if you always staying around a whole bunch of black people or a whole bunch of white people, you're not gonna really know the other race, or what their culture is, or how it is.
Mhm.
We might have a lot in common, but you would never
Right.
know.
Right. But that's that stigma that's placed on us. That we're this and that, and just like you said, there are a lot of good white people. They have good hearts. They'll give you the shirt off their back. And because it's kind of like, just like I was going to say, just like every black person is not a thug, it's not ghetto, it's not loud. They know how to they know how to carry themselves. They know how to conduct business. They know how to
Right.
you know what I'm saying. But because of what they see from other black people, all of us are grouped together. So that's the same thing with the white people. You got good white people help you. They'll help you. Some will help you before your own people.
Right.
Okay. I know that for a fact. Okay. But because of the stigma on them that they are this and that, those people have got lost as well in the shuffle. You know what I'm saying? And you got to try to weed them out. Just like
Right.
people, but when you're categorizing, they're thugs and they're this and they're that, they're not going to take time to do that. You have to take time to get to know somebody, what I'm saying, and see what they're about. And then that brings me to this whole thing too. It's like, not only do we have to worry about, the white people who are racist, we're killing our own self.
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother thing, because white people kill white people too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but
I understand where you're going. I
it's
understand
a
where you're
lot
going with
to
it.
it. And that's the thing, though. It's like they'll say we're hollering this, but what you see mostly on the news, that we killing each other. And don't get me wrong, it's like it's certain crimes. It's certain crimes that a certain race does that you won't see a certain race doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how you hear about it, you already know. You like.
But like I said to you earlier, if we all are starving and it's survival of the fitness, you gonna have to do what you gotta do to get what you need for you and your family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying is 100% right, but that's how we set up to be. We have to fight for what we get to. Now I know some of them killings is not like that the black on black crime is doing, but if you think about it, in certain areas where them selling drugs and all this other stuff, and they killing people over drugs, it's because one is jealous of the other one because he making too much money or whatever.
And see, that's the thing. Miss Kim, let me tell you something. I had this conversation too. And I was saying, when I was growing up, if I know it was happening then. I know racism has been here. I know that. You know, but when I was growing up, we didn't
Right.
see that. We played with white kids, Hispanic kids. That's what we did. We saw a child. You want to play? You want to play kickball? You want to play hide and seek? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's cool. We didn't see that. It wasn't, and that's why I said for me, it wasn't. And I know it depends on what area you grow up in, but for me, from Mississippi, where
Right.
I was, born, we didn't see that like that. And that's why I said it starts at home. I don't care what nobody say, I debate it all day. It starts at home. If you have two parents and say their parents was racist, but they decided not to be racist, they're going to teach you not to be that.
Right. Yeah.
So when you grow up, you're not going to be that. And so that's what I'm saying. I don't ever remember my mom or dad telling me, well, don't play with that white girl, or don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They
Yeah.
all kind of children in the yard. We out there in the street playing kickball. But now you have to have that conversation with your child when they go over to a white person's house. My son has a very good friend who is white. His parents love him to death, and they say he can come over anytime. But as a mother, I'm still cautious, because even though they feel like that towards him, the neighbors might not. The other
Right.
family members might not. You know what I'm saying? So he's still, to me, girl, look, I be seeing danger, child. Look,
Right.
don't put it out there, child. I be like, look, I've taught him, you watch your surroundings. You make sure you keep your ear out, and if something don't look right, call me.
Right.
You know how to remove yourself from stuff. And it's sad. We have to teach them that. And they just can't be children.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's like we got to teach them all these protocols. And we didn't have that when we was growing up. We just went outside and played.
Right.
Now I have to have a talk with him and tell him, if you hear this, or if it looks like this, or if they, you see a group coming at you, kind of, problem me.
Yeah.
Because when mama come through, mama driving up on the yard, mama hitting sidewalks. Okay. Play with it. But you still want them to have a childhood, but it's so hard. And I say this, and you have some mothers who be like, okay, well, let them come over here. Their parents have the same fear we have.
Right.
About their little white son coming to our house. And they should. Right. Because that's what the world is. Yes.
Right.
I taught him that too. I said, if you don't feel comfortable, that's your first instinct. I'm coming home. Or let me call mama. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and saying that, because that's telling you something. Trust your intuition.
Right. You have to.
Yeah. You got to teach. And see, that it just came to me. Remember when I told you we have to teach them something different, and you was like, well, what is that we have to teach them? And of course I was saying teaching them, to strengthen their relationship with God and so forth. But we have to teach them how to save their own life.
Right. Yeah.
We got to teach them to be so aware that they know when something ain't right.
Remember I told you the other day, I said, these people out here protesting. We in trying times, and we dealing with a pandemic. And I said, people are more afraid of getting killed by a cop than they are getting Rona. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? They risking their life out there amongst thousands of people. And they like, you know what? The chances I'll have to take to if I'm gonna die from Rona, I can beat that, because my system may be good Maybe they can, I can fight it. I know people who had it and survived it. Or should I be out here protesting because if we don't stop this, I could get killed by a cop if he pulled me over and I'm doing everything he tell me to do and I still might not make it home. That's really weird. That's strange. That's like, I can't say the words I want to say, but it's like, that's bad that you have to even think like that. Yeah.
That you are getting Rona because you trying to speak up and say, hey, I don't want to be in that number that gets killed by a cop. So I'm going to be out here risking my life, literally, maybe get Rona just to say, hey, we need some change. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but Kim, like you said, make wise decision. It's like, okay, when this happened before with the Castillo guy, I forgot his name, I'm sorry. But like we taught our sons and daughters to put your hand on the steering wheel. Don't move. Don't make no quick reactions or nothing. Yeah. Now you got somebody that was cooperating, that wasn't aggressive. He wasn't trying to not follow the rules, and they just took advantage of that and just had whether they had a motive or not. But now what do you say to your kids? What do you say to them? We used to say hands up, don't shoot, or like, okay, officer. I seen one girl, I believe it was in Atlanta. Her fiance was in a car, so she got out to move the they was coming back from the protest because the protest was over, and so she got out the car to move the barrier, and she got back in the car and a cop slammed her. You saw when he body slammed her and broke her collarbone and stuff like that. I was like, are you serious? Like, they just pulled her out the car and he body slammed her. Like, really? That wasn't even called for. What do you do in these cases? What conversation do you have? What decision do you make? You thinking I'm doing the right thing. I'm trying to get out of here, go home. They said it, protest is over. Everybody leave. And then you have one person that think that, today they want to be, I don't know, a vigilant and just want to be rude and just body slam you for no reason. That conversation needs to be, those police officers need to be retrained. And another thing too is most of the police officers don't live in the community. They live someplace else and they're not amongst it. If you live in that community and you see Tom, Dick, and Harry all the time, you're going to be like, oh, that's Tom, Dick, and Harry. They're cool. They ain't doing nothing in there. But if you living in a suburb somewhere and you coming in the city, the inner city, and you trying to police these people, you're going to think they're all thugs. I know at the end, now don't get me wrong, police got a really hard job. But I know you trying to make it home at the end of the night, just like we trying to tell our sons and daughters, make it home at the end of the night.
Right. It's like it's on both sides, and it's like, how do you teach your children when they go out? Yeah, go out and have fun, but at the same time, watch this, watch that, listen for this, look for that. It's like you ain't. They can't really be a child. Can't be a child. Only time you can be a child when you're a toddler. When you get up to some age and you're trying to, move and shake over here and over there, you ain't no 100% child. You don't have no 100% childhood.
I think it's
crazy. It's crazy. Right.
What are their intentions? Yeah, what kind of day they have. I agree. Yep.
Yes.
You're absolutely right.
I totally agree. And again, that's still, it's like, you don't know what you're going to get. If you know everything right, you praying that this officer is having a good day. You're praying, Lord, his heart is the right way. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing now. Instead of that nervous, it's like, okay, well, maybe my license, now we nervous about leaving this traffic stop alive.
Right.
Even if we do the 10 and 2, you know, when we are driving, look, that's 10 and 2, okay?
Right.
I'm going for my insurance, so I'm going for my registration. You announcing everything you're doing, but they still, I don't know. It makes you not, it's like, you know, it makes you not even want your kids to be out there. You know, it's like you could just shelter them, but you know you can't. You know what I'm saying? Because they just got to learn how to live in this world now.
Yeah, because the police are supposed to protect them.
Right.
And if you scared of the police, who's supposed to protect you?
Right. So you mean to tell me I got something popping off? Man, look, let me call the police because I know they're finna come handle this. But hell, but now it's like, is he gonna come handle me?
Yeah, am I gonna be the one? Is it gonna flip on me?
Is this thing gonna switcheroo? And I'm the one needing help, but by the time I leave, hell, you know what I'm saying? By the time it makes not even want to call the police.
We know we got you.
Oh yeah, we got you, Kim. Girl, spell check jack me up all the time.
Yeah, I can't imagine the fear. I thank God. I thank God that I never had to deal with a nasty or a mean police officer, and I can't imagine with those who have had to go through.
Right. Me
I know it could be a very trying thing, you know.
Yeah, because soon as the lights hit, it's like heart beating. You sweat. I'm like, oh my God. And now I know it's 10. This is how it used to be, you know, when you're young and you out there. But now it's like 100 times more because I'm trying to wonder, Lord, am I gonna make it?
Yeah, it is scary. Every time I watch like the old slavery movies, I said, I know I wouldn't have made it out.
Girl, I say the same thing. I wouldn't have made it.
I wouldn't have made it out. I wouldn't have made it out.
That and it's like, that's why I said, when I said I'm baffled at the fact that they feel like they're a superior race. Not all
Kim said got her looking ignorant.
Like not all of them, but the majority of, you know what I'm saying, the race. And it's like some of the things, like I seen a movie today called Just Mercy with Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
It's a very good movie. It was on I saw it on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Girl.
I think I did see a preview for that, but
it's the movie. It's based on a true story. And the character Jamie Foxx plays.
She said I wouldn't have no.
Girl, no.
Let me tell you something.
I'd have been that one. Who? Who?
Right. Look, when I see them out there protesting, they getting hit with them batons, I said, ooh, child. I feel it just something just come over my body like chills. I said, you got one time to hit me with that, and that would have been it.
You what? Y'all stay right there in that line. I'll be right back. Because what you not gonna do is with that rubber. You who?
Look, they're gonna be like, no, Miss what's her name?
Was it Sealy?
No, it wasn't Silly.
Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia. No, Miss Sophia. No.
Girl, that just getting tighter and tighter. You who?
Right? Like, no, Miss Sophia.
Somebody laid out. And I'm up here being peaceful, got my little sign, and here you come trying to shoot one of these little rubber. Oh, and that thing hurt.
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to my trunk. I'll be right back. Right. Oh, stay right there. Stay right there. Crazy.
It don't make no sense.
Kim, I'm going to the trunk. I didn't want to have to pull it out. I'm going to the trunk.
Listen, everybody who know you will be start spreading out, getting out the way too.
Oh Lord, here she go. Here she
Uh,
go. All extra. Have some kind of big old bazooka or something. You want a what? Dude, don't worry where I got it from. I got it in the underground market.
mm,
Exactly. The man closing the piano. Time to go. Time to go.
right, right. It's time to go. Right,
We got to go. It's time
like
to go.
oh yeah, that's a wrap. Everything is over with. Um, and it's sad. You know what else too is that when some of these people was protesting in these other states, they wanted to open back up our state, open back up our city, and they had the guns and they was all up in their face. They was being so disrespectful, and I didn't see not one person get slammed. I didn't see not one person get pepper sprayed or anything. All like Al Sharpton said, all we saying is take your foot off our neck so we can be free to live and do what we want. We not asking y'all for nothing. We just want to be able to do what we need to do, you know? And
Right.
and that's the thing. If you're gonna treat these group of protesters because they want the state back open because they want to go to work and they coming up in office buildings with guns, not little guns, AK-15s or whatever them gun names are. But we can't come out there protesting and y'all afraid of a daggone water bottle? A water bottle, really? Come on now. The injustice has to stop.
I don't blame you, Kim. I do not blame you. I think about that when my son actually starts driving, girl, my nerves are, I pray, don't get me wrong, because, I pray daily for my husband when he leaves, you know what I'm saying? And it's become the normal to pray when they leave, pray that they come back safely and stuff. And I know when he starts driving, girl, my nerves is going to be.
Right.
And then it's like, how it's a lot of them saying, well, I want to leave. I live in Mississippi. Usually when I tell somebody I live in Mississippi, they be like, oh, that racist state. But as we see,
right,
the
racism is everywhere.
And I told my husband, I was like, I want to move. But now it's like, where do you move to?
Racism is everywhere. Just like they used to be moving out the city because drugs. Drugs is everywhere.
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 Exactly, Kim. Right. Me too. Girl, I pray. I know when it says in the Bible to never never cease praying?
Yeah,
I know what it means now. Girl, I pray every little thing I'm praying. I'm thanking God for it because just like it was George Floyd, it could have been any one of our sons or our husbands or our boos. And it's just you just gotta pray. You've got to stay in prayer.
Right.
And of course, he's a corrections officer.
Oh, I live in New York.
Girl, Kim, you don't hear the accent. You know what I'm saying?
Kim, I'm Mama's Touch because my name is Tanya up there. This is Mama's Touch.
New York.
You're so crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm from New York, son.
Bronx, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're in Brooklyn?
You in Brooklyn?
You in the BK?
Girl, I'm talking like I'm from New York. Girl, I'm in Flatbush. Girl, I know about Flatbush, girl, because I seen it on YouTube. Yeah. Kim, I didn't know you was in New York. Oh, she said she heard your accent. I told Mama Steph, I said, look, when me and her started our channels together, and I told her, I said, your channel, I said, your accent is going to keep people, and it's because it's so recognizable. Her accent.
Kim, we don't have an accent, right, Kim? It's everybody from the South say people from New York have an accent. We don't have an accent.
Comments, Kim, so I can hear your accent, girl. Girl, you got an accent too. She said, born and raised, girl. She got it too. Ooh,
we don't have an accent, right, Kim? This is not accent. This is how we talk.
No. Look, listen to that. Listen to that. This is how we talk. Listen to that. No, New York all day. New York all day. This is how we talk.
That's how we talk. We don't have an accent. Anytime I go down south, well, she said no.
Yeah,
everybody else does, right? Everybody else does. That's what I'm saying. We don't have an accent. This is normal to when we go down there. Y'all be like, "Yes, ma'am." No, ma'am. And we like, okay.
Listen, I tell these people, look, I'm cityfied country. My country come out sometime, but other than that, you can't tell I'm from the city.
But listen, when we go down south and we stay down there too long, we start talking like y'all. We
start getting that draw, that southern draw.
Yeah, we get that accent. Like, where y'all finna go? No, ma'am.
Girl, them done told me talk, okay? We don't talk like that.
We gonna talk, right, Kim? We gonna talk like that.
Listen. Those accents are nothing nice.
We don't have an accent. I keep telling you that, chit chat.
And let y'all say certain words. Nothing but New York. No, I'm talking nothing. You want to play? Oh my God. Let me tell you something, Kim. When me and Tanya have us a conversation, every time I get off the phone, I'm New York. I'm gonna be in New York for 20 minutes. It's just in me. It's in me, right? You what? Yo, what? Yo.
You crazy now.
I'm New York for 20 minutes, and then I go right back to that southern draw. It's there. It's just there.
We don't have an accent. I don't think I have an accent.
And New York,
you think there's something you need to hear how some other people like. It's funny because Kim will tell you, I'm in the Bronx, Kim, right? But we think people in Brooklyn got an accent because they be like, "Yo, son, what's up?" You know, like that's how they are. But in the Bronx, we be like, "Yo, bro," like, "Yo." That's I don't want to say the N word.
So the one son, yo, son. Okay, that's the Bronx.
What the ones? What's the Bronx?
The one, yo, son.
No, son used to be Brooklyn. That was their thing. They was with the son.
Okay.
You say you really have me cracking up,
but bro, bro
is like the Bronx.
The Bronx. That's where I'm at. That's me. I'm bro. That's me. All day long. Yo.
I don't know what the young kids say now because I don't be talking like that. I hear my kids talking like that, but they having all kinds of other stuff that they be saying.
I'm trying to tell you. Be New York.
See, Kim say, yep. I'm telling you. It's where you at. Now, you got the Staten Island people. They got their little lingo and how they talk. Of course.
That's so weird because you would think New York, everybody got the talk, you know what I'm saying? New York. But it's like to think every area has their own. Girl, all down here, we just country.
Yeah. No, but we usually can tell if you from New York, Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, or Manhattan. Because everybody got certain things that they say and how they act and how they talk,
Yeah. That is too funny.
Yep.
That is too funny.
That them people out there and it's curfew, but they quiet. They protesting nice and quietly. They doing their thing. And like it, now I understand what you saying, Kim, because it is we out here, like these kids, especially in the city, it's hard to tell them something because they have a lot of problems with the police. A lot of problems with the police.
Listen, my son do that to me too. People around here, like when they were saying, no cap, no cap.
Yeah.
He would look at me like, really? That's what you gonna say? No cap.
Yeah. That's what my son said too. No cap.
No cap. Girl, I was saying and didn't know what it was.
Yeah, or that's the ops and other stuff they be saying. I'll be like, what? What is that?
Like, why do you say that? What does that mean? Girl, you can't tell them nothing.
Because they look.
Tell them nothing. My son will debate you, and I'd be like, "Son, you're 15." The dude be up here debating me like he's 25. Son, you will get laid out.
Exactly, Kim. Because when I be trying to talk like that, they be like, "What, Mom? Like you don't even sound right saying that."
That's what they tell me. He like, Ma. No, don't even, no, don't do that. That ain't you, Ma. She said, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
He was like, no.
When I be telling my daughter that, I be like, yo, sis, like, what we gonna do today, sis? She be like, Ma.
Yes. No. No. But we're not going to do.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that today.
Like, oh, we popping out today? She was like, Ma, really? That's not even how you supposed to say. I'm like, okay, then I guess I shouldn't be talking like that. Let me stay in my lane.
Listen, Kim. How many ways exactly? You can't say bruh but one way. Bruh. But look, bruh or bro. My son
dragging it. Yeah, that's it. My niece be saying that, and my daughter said, Ma, you dragging it. You always dragging it. Like, oh, you still doing it? Dang. I'm like, dragging it. So now when I say that to them, like, oh, you dragging it now. They like, Ma, don't say
when you
that.
say bro or bruh?
No, dragging it. Like if you keep talking about something over and over.
Oh, you wearing it out.
Dragging it. Yeah, you dragging it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I stay in mine most of the time too. I leave that for them. I leave that talking to them. I just do it to get on their nerve.
My son ain't having it. He just like, nah, Ma. That's just not. That ain't your look, Ma. That's nah,
yeah,
that ain't you.
That's just like when we was younger and we used to try to be in our parents talk like our parents.
You know, back then though. Okay, back then you try. You try to repeat. But Mama, you know how I used to love hearing my mom on the phone. You try to interrupt that conversation.
Right.
Who conversation you in? You about to get knocked out. Shoot, I'm trying to key with you.
Right.
I'm gonna key right on that porch.
Better get out of here.
Because you couldn't be in grown folks conversation back then. When Mama got on the phone, it was time for you to go somewhere. Wish you would be sitting up in the living room and she on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, they were saying she was dragging it. Like, bruh.
Oh, saying it's too long. Oh, okay. Oh,
Right.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But they be saying dragging it too. Cause I hear my niece telling her mother that, "Ma, you be dragging it."
Here's something else. Something else.
Look, they are out there too. I don't know where they at right now, but curfew was at 8 o'clock and it's 10 o'clock now. I just hope that, like we were saying earlier, they can come up with some real solutions or things that can make it better. It's gonna take time. Cause
Yeah.
listen, what over 400 years?
Listen. Yeah, we tired.
Right.
We tired for the ones who was tired back when. We tired for them.
Look, just give me my 40 acres in the mule.
Okay. Let me go and build my house on my 40 acres.
Right? You
For
know,
real, for real.
put us on the same playing field.
Yeah. Took land that was ours. We couldn't do nothing about it. Took it.
Right? Yeah. We don't
Kim,
have an accent, Kim. We don't
Kim,
have an accent.
look, one of these lives, I'm gonna get you up here because you know I gotta hear you.
Yeah.
Yes, man, honey, I gotta hear you, honey.
She gotta come up there and talk. We don't have an accent though, Miss Chit
Yeah,
Chat.
yeah,
We don't
right.
have an accent.
That's how I got. That's how I got to be from the Bronx.
Do you think anything will change now?
I pray so.
I hope so. I have faith because I know
God is able.
God is able. Yeah.
God is able. He is
Oh,
able.
thank you,
Yes,
Jesus. We both
yes,
said that at
He
the
is
same time.
able. And this can be the starting point. This right here, even though it took um, George's life, but this could be his plan. And this can be a starting point for major, major changes in the world, well, across the world. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they said all 50 states had a protest.
And out in other countries too.
Yeah,
Because I know
sure did.
Australia
Sure did.
and
Yeah.
London and
Paris.
yeah. And where else did I seen? I know Japan, and they even said someplace in China too. But you know what it is? It's like
I do too, Kim.
they people is not only, like we said, it's not only a race thing, it's equality. It's
Yes.
the same thing for everybody. We want
Yes.
like the government to treat people like humans, not
Right.
like everything
Right.
is money. Money is the whole key to all of this stuff.
Right.
Money.
Yes. Yes. Yep. And that's the thing. If he can go from being seen as the color of the skin or where we live or, you know, what kind of job we have or how much money we have, if we can get away from that and focus on we're all human beings.
Yeah, maybe that was his purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can shift that mentality and focus on that, things can start to change and conversations can be started to be had and the treatment of people can change also.
Right.
Right, Kim. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I
I
think
believe that.
even with the NFL owner changing his mind and saying what he said, he should have listened. That's all we saying is listen to us. Listen to what's going on. You see the videos. We're not doctoring up these videos and stuff like
Right.
that. Y'all told us, oh, speak with your inside voices. Be calm, relax. Just listen to what the officers tell you. We did that. Now what? Now what are you going to tell us to
Right.
do?
Still getting killed.
Right. So now, if it's a problem between two people, which the police and black and brown people, then if the black and brown people are doing what you told us to do, now the police need to go in and change some of their tactics and
Right.
do something different. Because you always can't come, just like the lady in Central Park. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was calling the police because she wanted that black man to get in trouble. She wanted something to happen to him because she knew if she would cry out and say that they will be coming and it wasn't going to be looking really good for that man. But little did she know she was being recorded and it got to be played out to see that he was not even doing anything to harm her. It's a shame that they have to use that as a tactic to get us in trouble or to say something. I'm gonna call the police, just like the Karens and the Beckys and all of them of the world, calling people because they're having barbecues and stuff like that. It has to stop. It has to stop.
And I agree, Kim. When one of their own, so the chief or whoever can say, this will not be tolerated. This behavior will not be tolerated here, and you are fired. Okay. When we see more of that, when we see a stand being taken by their own and saying, this treatment we're not going to stand for, you're fired. Okay, you're wrong. That's saying something instead of this, like he had 15, 20 offenses and nothing was done. Offenses and nothing was done. He was still on the job.
Right.
And like I said too, those people in that community knew of him. They knew of him. They knew when this particular police officer come around, oh, here he come. I don't want to say what I want to say. Here he come. They knew. We need to watch out for him. Because we already know what he about.
That's what they were saying, that they need to put their name in once you get fired off of one police station or force or whatever, your name should go into a database so you can't go to another state or town to work. That should follow you wherever you go.
Right.
That you had these problems because you still out there in the world doing whatever. Like what's Zimmerman, what he did to Trayvon, he's still probably out there and probably gonna do it again to somebody else.
Yeah.
Some other cops that just got fired from anybody else that they killed, they just probably going to some other place to work.
It needs to follow them, just like a record follow you. That should follow you, and they should have
public records.
Yes, public record to say when they go for a job and this pool. Oh, okay, so you had these kind of problems here. Okay, that should be an automatic no. Just like boom, just like when you go for an apartment. I know it's here. If they see on your record you have got evicted, you can't get an apartment.
Right. Yeah.
So if you're applying for a job for a policeman and it's shown on that record, you had these type of dealings. No.
Right.
You can't. That right there, that takes you out. I don't care if we down 15 cops. Can't have you.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't have you.
I think you're right, Kim. I think things is going to be different this time.
It feels different.
It feels like it's going to be different. It really do.
It does. And I said that, like I said,
in the past, years and rent. Sorry.
There's a video not showing the ambulance getting there. But then I saw the video where you show the ambulance getting there, ambulance and all that. That video, I said people need to see when the ambulance gets there, because that other shorter version, if they tell you, yes, quick to say he used exactly. If you see the shorter version and then you hear them say, oh, well, he died on the way in the ambulance, or if you see the whole video, when the ambulance got there and picked him up, that man was dead when they picked him up.
Yeah, yeah.
He was dead. And see, that's what I'm saying. It's two different videos circulating. I'm glad I saw the one when the ambulance came, because they could have probably got away with saying, oh, well, he died, saying, okay, when we picked him up, he was almost dead or whatever. That man was dead when they picked him up. You could tell the way he was limp, the way his head fell. That sheriff had the nerve to kind of cuff it a little bit.
Right.
Picked him up like he was an animal off the ground.
Yeah, because they try to say
No.
that he died in the ambulance on the way
Yeah.
to the hospital, but he
No,
was
that man
already.
was dead on the
And,
ground.
and remember when I told you that he even peed on himself? Mm-hmm.
I seen it and I said it when I seen the video, the longer version. I told, because me and Jay was watching, and I told Jay, you see that right there? That's him peeing.
Yeah.
That's him peeing, and that's why he knew, because he said they're gonna kill me.
Right.
That man knew he was dying, and that's why I said it too, Tanya. I said it too. And you know when that happens, when they start to lose their control of bodily fluid, but then again, they was all over him. He couldn't move. He was scared. That could have been nerves, but still in all, he peed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? A lot.
Right. Yeah.
I said that too. It's like a hard video to watch, but you need to watch it. You need to watch it because that's the world we're living in, and you have to be informed.
Yeah, they didn't want to check his vitals. They didn't want to check his vitals.
No, because they knew he was dead.
Remember the lady that was on there saying, "I'm a something nurse or something." She said
she was firefighter, something like that. From another, yes,
EMS something.
Yes.
Yeah, she said, "Can you just check his pulse for me?"
Yeah.
Can you just check his pulse? That's all I'm asking. Yeah, she said, "Just check his pulse for me." Yeah. And then the other guy that was ready to fight him just said, "Man, listen, just take your knee off his neck."
Yeah.
Like, you got him down now. Take
he
your knee
ain't
off
moving.
Yeah, he ain't moving.
Barely talking. Get up. Yeah. What you still there for? And that's what was so baffling about the video. It was like he just sat there. No, he didn't try to move any bit. And that's why it looked like it was purposely done.
Right.
And that second degree need to come on up too. Right. That second degree need to come on up too, because seeing that video don't lie. And it looked like some intent was there. And you know they are saying that the cop that had the knee and George Floyd already knew each other. Yeah, they knew each other because they bounced. They did at the same club. And they're saying something. So you knew happened. Him. Yeah. He knew exactly who he was. Yep. And you know what I don't like too that they do? Why do they always gotta bring in, oh, he had hypertension, he had this, he had corona back in April or something like that. Like, why y'all gotta bring all that out? Whatever he had, whatever he did, whatever he smoked, drank, or whatever, it don't make it no difference. Exactly. That don't mean that he should lose a life. We all have what they got to do with this man on this ground like this. Right. But you know that's what they gonna do. Gonna bring up talking about it wasn't because of the knee, it was because of the drugs went to the heart or something like that. Y'all tried it. Yeah, they did. Y'all tried it. That man was dead when he got picked up off that ground. Yeah, he was so well liked. Yeah, a lot of people liked him. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And I mean, I was shocked to see he was so well known. Yeah. Especially from like Houston and stuff. He was so well known. And I'm like, I don't know how he ended up there. He went to work there. But how he ended up there? In Minneapolis? Right. Yeah, he went to work there driving trucks. Because he was, I guess trying to make a better life for himself and his family. Wow. Wow. Listen, I told my son, I say, honey, wherever you move, mama moving too. Mama shaking and baking too. Right. what would he be charged with? At first, he was trying to say, talking about they had evidence that it was not no kind of criminal something. He sounded ignorant for
Hello,
making that
just
statement.
where's that? Just Froggy?
Hey, Just Froggy. Yes.
Froggy?
Hey, how you doing? Welcome, girl.
Exactly, the medical examiner. Yeah.
I heard that too, Kim, that it was bogus. And then the funny thing is, did you hear that his wife, the one who had the knee, she was charged with the same charge as George was when she was married to another person? She had the same charge, counterfeit.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even say nothing more about that.
She got that divorce quick. You hear me? She got out of Dodge quick.
Oh, the wife. Yeah, she even changed her last name too.
Yes, she didn't want
She
no
didn't want
part.
the same. Yeah, she didn't want the same last name.
Mm-mm. She didn't want no parts.
How you doing, Just Froggy?
Welcome, Just Froggy.
Yeah.
We on here having a Saturday night chit chat. Exactly. Exactly.
Listen, if he, like I just said earlier, people out here protesting, they not afraid to get the Rona. If you mean tell me this man beat the Rona and he want to come out here and drug himself up and get into a confrontation with some cops?
Yeah.
Really? Is that really how he want to go out? Stop it. Don't say that. Don't do that. Don't even bring up he had hypertension, all this other stuff, because most black people have that anyway.
Right. Right.
You know? I don't know. I just like you said, Kim. I hope there is a change. I hope that conversation we had, and I mean, I want to see what the future hold for us. I know in November we must go out and vote. We must vote not only for the president, but we need to vote for some of these elected people that's in there, governors,
Yeah.
mayors, city officials, and stuff like that, because they the one who can speak for us and present these different laws and make some changes and hold police accountable and the sheriffs and everybody else accountable for their actions and get some more training for them too.
Okay, Just Froggy. Well, I'm glad to have you here. This is my second live. I said I'm going to start coming on more. You know, this helps with my watch time hours as well. So, and you know what? I wish I knew how to crochet. I heard that is the most relaxing thing.
Yeah. I used to do crochet
fun.
in school. I used to do that. It is. I wish I knew how to do the knitting.
Oh, knitting and crocheting. It's along the same lines. I did see some of the funeral. And the parts I've seen of Rev Al, yeah. I found it very it wasn't a lot of people there, but it was enough. And I found it to be you know, I've been hearing people that are, you know, have loved ones pass and they can't have a full room at a funeral. Like you can have a certain amount in there, and the rest have to be outside, even at the grave site. So to see that many people in a room, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping that, you know, a lot of that wasn't you know, for sure. You back, Tanya? Can you hear me, Tanya? I think something happened. But I'm gonna have to check your channel out, Just Frog It, to see if I can kind of. It look easy, and I feel like if I put forth the effort, I can learn it because, like I said, I love anything that's relaxing. You know, that's just peaceful. Oh, your phone, ma'am. Listen, while you talking about, let me check my all right, I'm at 40%. Yeah. Yeah, Kim, it was, you know, Reverend Al has a way, I love the way he speaks. You know what I'm saying? He has a way with words. I didn't feel like that was a part of the you know what I'm saying? But I think he did a good job. You know, he really got the point across and everything. I love how the family members came and was telling stories about him to give us kind of a different look at George, and, you know, and to get to know him differently. I really like that. I really like that. Yeah. I like that they didn't come up and, you know, focus on the fact that he's not here, but they focused on the time they had with him. Publicity. Thank you. Okay, Just Frog It, I'm gonna sure let you know because I gotta figure out what to get and all that. But yeah, so I like that. And I like they kept it you know, it was simple. It wasn't long and drawn out as we know some, you know, funerals can be. I like that it was kept, you know, simple. Yes, me too. Me too, Kim. I felt like it was like to hear the stories and stuff about him. It was like, because, you know, what they portray about him is this, you know, he fell on bad luck. He's this drug dealer, you know, he's this and he's that. But to hear from his family members, the laughter, the genuine laughter and the genuine feelings and reminiscing, you know, I love that, to get that personal feel for him. You know, you see all these pictures of him, and, you know, like I said, we all have a past. You know, we've all did things we ain't proud of. We doing things now. I mean, we're all sinners. You know, that still does not say he should be dead. And, you know, like I said, we all have a past.
I'm back.
You know, we've all did things we ain't proud of. We doing things now. I mean, we're all sinners. You know, that still does not say. Yeah, so I like that part. That was I like how they incorporated that. I really like that. And you know something else, Kim, to see, because, you know, when they talk about him, it's like he was kind of like, you know, he was affected by his mother's passing and he just kind of lost his way, and you know how they like to, you know, how they kind of like to say, you know, We just out there. But this man had a whole family
Yeah.
that loved him. He had friends that loved him. And to see that, you know what I'm saying? To see that them say, for them to say, y'all ain't finna portray him like this. This man was loved. This man was wanted. And, you know, I like that they stood up for that. They stood up for him and said, you know what, y'all ain't finna portray him like just no regular old drug dealer or, you know, just some, you know, no, I'm not drug dealer, but, you know, on drugs or whatever. He lost his way, but he was trying to find his way. Like they said, he was very affected by his mother's death. That would make anybody lose their way. You know,
Exactly.
when you lose someone like that, you get lost.
Like we said earlier about the grieving. When you're
Right.
grieving, you go through a lot.
Yes. Yes. And that's the normal part of grieving, because who's to say the perfect way to grieve? There's no right way to grieve. You want to grieve in a healthy way, of course, but it usually don't happen like that. You got to feel your way through the grieving process. And sometimes it may be drugs we lean to, food we lean to, sex we lean to, spending money, gambling,
alcohol, everything.
Alcohol, you know, we may go to
being abusive, to
right?
people. Yeah,
Being promiscuous out here, you know, because we're trying to fill a void. You know, we're not taught how to grieve, and I don't really think there's a way to teach, because, you know, when you lose someone like that, you can't follow protocol for the steps of grieving. You got to feel that thing and feel your way through. And
the only way you could come through a grieving is just to get ahead and let it happen. Grieve until you keep asking God to give you the strength to go on, so you can make it another day. Because not only sometimes you go through grieving, you have to go through depression and other things that come along with it.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it like? It's like it's depression, it's anger,
anxiety too.
Yeah. It's withdrawal from people. And like I said, you may go dependent on some things, you know. And it takes, I don't want to say it takes years, but for some it takes years. You know, for some it takes months. It just depends on who you are.
They say normally it takes 5 years, but that's not true, because people can be in depression for longer than that, or grieve longer than that.
Oh no, yeah, I don't believe it take 5 years. No.
Yeah.
No, I mean, because, you know, when no. I mean, you got to learn how to. You got to wrap your mind that you're gonna be here on this earth without this person. You don't want to wrap your mind around that. You have to. Then, after you trying to wrap your mind around that, then you try to still live, but then you really don't want to live because they're not here. Why should I be happy? And all this, and this person's not here. They ain't here to see it. They're not here with me. So that's a little guilt too. You feel it's stages. Yeah, it's a whole process. Yep.
Yeah, it takes as long as it takes.
Yep.
Are you from Canada, Just Froggy? I was reading she's from Canada. They're protesting in Canada too, right?
British Columbia. Oh wow.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. I met Just Froggy and creatively created crochet. Is that right? Just Froggy, Dana's creative crochet.
Oh yeah, I think I know her. I'm on her.
Yeah, channel. It's triple C's. But that's where I met Just Froggy.
Oh, okay.
Over there, and I love it over there. It's a good group of people. And I don't know how to crochet the first, honey, but I be up in there listening, child. When they start talking their crochet lingo, I be like, patterns? Wait, what? But yeah, that's something I would love to do though. just sitting there.
They need to bring that back into the schools. A lot of stuff that they took out the schools when we were growing up and people before us, they need to bring that back because I think that teaches kids certain things. Like, because when I was in high school, we had crocheting in high school.
Well, you know,
I really enjoyed it.
They had home ec.
Yeah, right.
Home economics. You cook, you learn to sew, you learn to do so many things in home economics.
See.
And you are creatively me. I like that.
That's your name, Kim? That's your YouTube channel?
Kim need to come on with her channel. Kim need to come on with her channel.
We here to support you, girl.
You got some good insight, girl.
Yeah, that's what we do
on stuff.
We like to support one another, especially it doesn't even matter if you're a big YouTuber or a small YouTuber. We just like, you know, because we've been blessed with a lot of nice people on YouTube that's helped us out and showed us a lot.
Yeah. Very blessed to come across some good people. Some very good people.
She said, no, I'm not a creator on YouTube. No, I'm not active on YouTube.
You're not active on YouTube.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, indeed. This turned out to be good. Yeah. At first, I was like, it was just me and Tanya, but look at God.
Yeah.
We about to hit 2 hours too. Girl.
But this is what people doing now. I mean, they do this to get the watch time, you know.
Yeah.
To get monetized and stuff like that. So why not do it?
You got to put in the work. And
listen, all you need is 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And you don't even need 1 or 2. But
yeah,
you could be right on here live and you still getting your time.
Right. That's why I was like, I got to do this more, you know, during the week. Come on here an hour or 2, chat it up, and that's helping my because we got to get a grip.
Oh, you had a channel for years? Oh, okay.
Kim had a channel for years.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Did you like being on YouTube? Let's talk about that, how it is being on YouTube.
Wait, did you just have a channel or were you on YouTube, you know, like videoing and stuff?
For tomorrow dinner.
Okay. Tomorrow is Sunday. It's sad you don't even know what the day of the week is. It felt like Saturday. When it was Wednesday, it felt like Saturday. I'll be all miscombobulated and stuff.
That's what I need to be doing, Kim.
I'm waiting on the Mama's Touch video.
What, alive?
I'm waiting on some cooking.
What, a video?
Yes, ma'am. What we cooking? What we cooking?
I got some stuff. I'll probably put something up tomorrow.
Kim, I'm gonna start. You know what? I need to really. You know what though? I need to do this daily, to tell you the truth, because I have a lot of hours to get. I already have some hours, but I have a lot more to get, and I need to do this daily. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have one I've had too, and I would just come on just to watch people, you know, and stuff like that. So it wasn't an active channel. You know, I wasn't uploading nothing like that. Just to be able to come on and see people. But yeah, I need to do this daily. I don't know if I'm gonna do it daily, but I need to.
Froggy, how long you been on YouTube, if you don't mind me asking? I know she busy crocheting.
Yes.
I like YouTube. I like a lot of the people that I met. I like there's a lot of good creators on here and other people that like to help you
Mm-hmm.
when you don't know. I like that part of it.
Me
I try
too.
to stay away from the negativity
Me
of
too.
YouTube. I'm really blessed that I haven't came across that, and I hope I don't come across it. But I enjoy it. It can be overwhelming at times because when you have other personal things that you need to do, and you can't always get on or make a video.
Excuse me.
But
Right.
I would never come on here and show my whole entire life because that's when it becomes
Never.
too complicated. I respect my family and stuff, but child, if these trolls, yeah, my channel will be canceled, right? Right? But
Oh, so you just started too, Just Froggy? Because I started in November of last year.
um,
Yeah.
hey Shirley, how you doing?
How are
This
you
is
doing? What's
Mama's
your
Touch.
lifetime hours?
I should have put my name chit chat. I
Just
should have put
Froggy.
Mama's Touch.
I was gonna say that if you want next time you'll just have to put Mama's Touch.
Yeah, I'll put
Because
Mama's
I
Touch.
saw if I would have put a banner, it said it would took our names away.
Um,
So I didn't put the banner. But next time you have to put Mama's Touch so they'll know who you is.
yeah, who I be, who I am.
Mhm. What's going on, Shirley? Where
But
you
yeah,
been? Where you been?
yeah, some of these trolls, I see how they do other people and stuff, and I'm like, even on other platforms like Facebook and Instagram, like, why you got to take your time out to harass somebody like that?
Some people just be, a misery love company. Girl, I
Right,
be blocking because if you're on here trying to do something positive or you know what I'm saying, and you got people who are just miserable and just want to come and just say something, you ain't gonna stop
hey
me.
Shirley, how you doing,
I'm gonna
Shirley?
block you, and I'm gonna
Right.
keep on doing this thing because that's what they want. They want to try to get you to stop doing what you come on here to do.
But why waste your time to
Right.
go through all of that to get somebody off?
Just
Is
to
that
come on and
necessary?
try to hurt somebody's feelings, just to say some, ignorant comment. Okay, you block. You won't be back.
I'm good, Shirley. I can't complain.
And if you do come back, I'm gonna block that one.
Right.
For real, for real. It's just one of them things.
Well, like I said, so far so good. It's been really good. You just have to balance your real life. Not to say that this is not real life. You just have to balance your real life with your social
Yeah.
life too.
And you have to know what to show and what not to show.
Right.
That's important. You can get so comfortable and you're showing a lot of your life and then it come back to bite you in your butt. And it's like, oh man, I shouldn't have showed this. Everything you got ain't to be shown.
Right.
It just ain't. You gotta leave some stuff private. Not just on here, on Facebook, on Instagram, on any of these social
Right.
medias. Because what you putting out there, if they don't know it, they can't, use it or they can't twist it or whatever.
Yeah, and not only that, you don't want everybody in your business. I mean, like, because we got families. Not every
Yeah.
we choose to be on this platform, not our family. They don't
Mm-hmm.
want. Sometimes I have to tell my kids, quiet on the set. I'm recording a video now, or
Right.
I'm stopping the video to try to cook something that will probably take me an hour to cook. It's taking me 2 hours to cook because I'm trying to record and clean up at the same time. So, everybody is sacrificing for this. And
Right.
that's one thing I did not know when I started YouTube is how much work was put into it. A lot of YouTubers that I watch, I never seen that because they didn't speak about it. So
Right.
me having to go through it, it was in the beginning, it was trying for me. You know, I was a little frustrated, but you know, I just told myself whenever I don't feel like I'm having fun, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah. That's her channel, Kim, with the Walmart
Oh,
grocery. That's her
I'm
channel. Mama's Touch.
yeah.
That is her
I'm
channel.
good.
There she go. Oh, girl, I forgot you can type in the comments,
Yeah.
child. Child, I forgot.
Well, thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kim.
I mean, for so long we had talked about doing this, and I was saying, Michelle, we both was chicken. We didn't even want to do it. We said, oh yeah, we're gonna do it, and just never really came across doing it. I wish we would have did it back then because we probably would already been set up. But you know, everything is in God timing, so I'm thankful for that.
We're going to get these 4,000.
Yeah.
We're going to get them. So.
All right, no problem, Kim. I appreciate that. Yeah.
We got 7 people in the chat. Y'all
Hey, everybody.
across that street. Come on over here and come on over here and speak. Get you a plate. Sit down. I see you. Okay. Don't be across that street over here, over there looking, wondering what's going on. Y'all, come on, say hey. We on Bite.
Hey, Barbara.
Girl, that's Tammy. Hey, Tammy.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, well, I'm
look,
still
too late. Look, too late. Oops. We weren't talking about you. We was talking about the other lady. But hey, Tammy. Oops, our bad. Shirley, I asked you where you been. You been playing bingo?
Spell check is acting up again.
We know what you mean. What's going on, Tammy?
Like Barbara been on the Pink Panther.
Barbara, I mean Tammy. What you been doing over there? I love you too. Tammy is in the building. Oh, sure was. I did see them come on. I'm gonna have to go catch their if they kept it up.
Who that?
DC Kool-Aid and Lisa came on. I did see that.
Oh, okay.
I caught them last Saturday.
Hey, Barbara, I'm Tanya. Next time, put my name up there so y'all know who I am.
Listen, that's Mama's Touch. All right, we got 6 people. Y'all better come on. Say hey, get you a plate. My son is doing the most. Doing the most. Oh, okay.
Kim, would you start another YouTube channel or? you had your share.
It's certainly not for everybody, and I understand it because there's a lot that goes into it.
We were just chatting, Barbara. We was talking about the protests and everything. Things are just going on. No one topic. Just talking about a lot of little different things.
We just talking about all kind of stuff. I don't know. I ate early, Shirley.
Yep. Whoa, check it down. Yep. What's for dinner tonight?
It's 10 o'clock here. I might have to get me some
Shirley, I had some shrimp and chicken pasta. My daughter cooked, so I didn't make a video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
She
Don't
gave
get
me a
started.
break tonight.
I know that's right. It's a lot of frustration, Tammy. What you cooking? Tammy, what you cooking?
Yeah, what are you cooking, girl?
I understand that, Kim. I say that too. I say that I wish I would have started when I first thought about it. Probably back then I wouldn't have needed half the stuff I need now to get monetized, but it's all good. It may not have been as hard. That's what I'm saying, because you're gonna have to work for these hours, girl. You heard me say this my second live.
Yeah, you gotta have that same energy.
She don't got that energy either. I gotta find it. But I know if I want these hours, I'm gonna have to, I gotta do a little bit more.
Oh, Barbara, I got that on my things to do. Chicken fried steak. You know you gotta show us a video.
Spaghetti.
You gotta make a video for that, Barbara.
Right, Kim. Right. If I would have known. Don't get me wrong. That's just a part of it, though, just to stay monetized. You want to make a living from this. If you're serious, you have to really put in the work. But I think it would have been so much easier years back if I would have started then. I would have had the energy to be putting videos out and to really be, more involved in my channel. So now I have to find the energy to do it, to stay consistent, because I got to get these hours.
Right.
Y'all up over there cooking like y'all already know I'm the same way on here, like I am in the comments at my plate. I need my plate. Yes, Kim. I absolutely love your suggestion you gave me about friendships and stuff. I am still taking suggestions, so feel free to leave me suggestions whenever, because I have.
Oh yeah, we talked about that, right? You told me.
I did touch on it, but I think I touched on it. I think it was a 3-hit wonder or a 2-hit wonder. I ain't for sure, but I want to do a video solely for that, because we deal with that a lot. Friendships among women and stuff. It's child. Jay. Trying to get me kicked off the whole YouTube. But yeah. that's something that we all probably have, if not been through. You know, it's I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I want to do a whole video on that, on the respect of the friendship, the space, you know, just not having a friendship one-sided, you know, and that's the thing too, you know, you think about it. You think when you come in a relationship, that's talked about, you know, like, okay, so what you looking for, what I'm looking for, you know, what we want out of this. You don't think you have to have that talk in a friendship, but you do, because you got some who want the friendship just to benefit them. You know what I'm saying? And then when you need somebody to talk to, you can't find them. They don't have the time. But then they want you to make time. And when you don't make time, it's the whole world's, oh, you know, it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I want to do a whole video on that. That's going to be a good topic. Yeah. They do, Shirley. Tanya, you still there? Mama's touch is having some difficulties.
Can you hear me?
Ma'am, what we not gonna do, okay? Ma'am, what you got going on? You know what, Kim? I think I want to announce it. I want to have a certain, yes, it is a very relevant topic. I say, you know what? I say to anyone who has a very authentic and genuine friendship, I applaud you. You have something that some of us wish we had, and yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah. It's really, really needed, and you know, it's one.
Can you hear me?
That's gonna be my next video, Kim. I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that my next video.
Thanks, Kim.
I know that's right, Tammy. Dang, and show ain't gonna entertain on no social media. I know that's right. It's too much. You know what? It's too much going on in this world to be dealing with some BS. It's too much. Too much. Yeah, we got other things we need to be focused on, and without worrying about who said what, why, when, where, who don't like me, who.
Right.
You know.
I feel like some of us is too old for that too.
Yeah.
Leave that for the children.
Old and rusty. What y'all on here for? Cutting up, acting a fool. You know, old and rusty.
You said rusty.
Girl, rusty.
I feel like this. YouTube is a multi-million-dollar, probably billion-dollar industry. We all can eat. We all can have a good time. We all can make money. Don't try to chop nobody because you trying to get up to the top, because you ain't gonna even get so far.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Not with that attitude, not treating people like that.
Right. You know, it's all about who you surround yourself on here too. A lot of people want to surround themselves with people, you know, that's, you know, out there, you know, who got things happening, stay in some mess. You don't want to, if they stay in some mess, you're gonna be in a mess too.
You ain't old.
Girl, you ain't old.
Yeah, people are messy.
Yeah.
People are messy. Like if they content is not what you like and you don't want to watch it,
Just
you
move
can
on.
leave.
Just
Like
move on.
I think I said it in one of my videos coming up. Um, it don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Just like
Nothing.
ain't nothing gonna happen to you if you keep scrolling and don't watch that video. Ain't nothing
That's
gonna
right.
happen. That's just like on Instagram and Facebook. If you don't like something somebody said, just keep scrolling. Keep going.
Right. Oh, and since you brought up the like button, if y'all could please hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't have a name for my like button. Thumbs it up. Just thumbs it up for me. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it.
Mm, all right.
I forgot to say that. Some things you just don't think about. You just get on here and be talking and you just don't, you're like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah, when you come
Thumbs it
on.
up for you, girl. You don't mind.
I'm telling Tiana, you taking her stuff.
Oh, I did say that. If you don't mind, I sure did. I didn't think about it when I said it. I didn't. I wasn't trying to do that. I can't remember the song.
uh, yeah, they obligated to respond. Yeah, like they gotta say, who are you to judge? Who are you to say, oh, now I might sound a little two faced. It be some things on here you be like, why? Because I feel that way. But you know what? I
Thank you,
never
Shirley.
comment. I never comment. I never say nothing. I just keep on going.
I do the same thing, Tammy. I do. I see. I check the vibe.
Right.
I do because I don't. I protect my energy, so I ain't finna be nowhere. You know. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you talking about. Tammy, you got me calling you all kinds of names. But yeah, I do the same thing too. Cause sometimes you could come in some people lives and you go, hey, everybody, and don't nobody talk to you. Don't
Don't
nobody say
nobody
hello.
know.
They won't even, and they study talking and won't say not
Yep.
like it, what a second or two just to say hi.
And then they don't speak to you, but then got the nerve to speak to other people that come in, and you steady typing. It's like, well, how you see them and don't see me? Like, to me, that's just like, how you gonna have a click on YouTube, and this is a public platform? I don't get that.
Hmm.
Somebody come to your channel, you are to say, hey, how you doing? Welcome. You know, but some people don't do that. Some people don't do that. To each his own.
Right.
I won't be back. I tell you that.
Yeah. Like I like when people make you feel warm and welcoming. You know how we be in Tiana's, like all the mods be saying hello to everybody. We welcome you. We say, oh, if you knew, everybody says, well,
Mm-hmm.
thank you for coming. Like that's how I feel it should be. You should never come into somebody live, even if it's a host. The host should make you feel that way, and
Exactly, Kim.
she or he should tell people in the live, well, say hello to such and such. They knew. Because most new people ain't going to say nothing. That's why they have the people peeking in the bushes, like they say,
Yeah.
or hiding out across the street, like, you say chit chat, because they just trying to get the vibe to see
Yeah.
are people welcoming in here.
Yeah.
I could probably vibe with you, but if your chat is not
Right.
like relatable, how I'm gonna like have a conversation? Who I'm gonna conversate with? Most of
Right.
us don't even know one another. We come in people live, and it just be just us two.
Right.
We say hello, everybody. Nobody say hi. You say hello to me. I say hello to you, and that's it.
Right. Right. It is. It's more generalized and personalized. Yeah. Yeah. This is like if somebody came to your home, you're going to know by the vibe. If you come to somebody's house, if they ain't really feeling you, you're going to get the vibe. It's like, okay, I ain't coming back here no more.
Right.
I ain't coming back here no more. It ain't that serious to be somewhere and you not comfortable just to say you someplace. No, I can be at home chilling where I know I'm welcome and be slap at home.
Yeah, I don't really like to use the word subscribers, but that's like the term for it. I take my subscribers and my friends because I have a lot of friends on here that watch me and see what and interact with me and my comments and stuff. I take that very serious. So if I do come on live or I have a live, I want everybody in there to feel comfortable where they can
Right.
talk to one another and not feel like, oh, I'm scared to say something or I gotta sit back. Unless you're sitting back and you're doing something and you support, because that's support too. You are watching, you still
Yep.
supporting me whether you say something or not. But I would like you to interact because I want to talk to y'all guys. I want to see what's going on.
Right. Right, Tammy. The host has to be welcoming. If you
Right,
go someplace and the host, if you got the other people in there and the host does not recognize you, I won't be back to that either.
right,
Because it's
yeah.
up to the host to set the tone. You know what I'm saying? To give a vibe for the channel.
She said, "Hey Ben, I come."
Girl, I don't do that either, honey. You come unannounced, you'll be a knocking soul.
Mm,
Don't no doors, windows, nothing open here. I don't do pop-ups. Right,
yeah,
Kim.
yeah.
Yes.
You're right. They will feed off of it.
If they see the host not saying nothing, they're not gonna say nothing. That's why I said you set the tone on your channel in your lives, and they'll know. Okay, when you come in the chit chat queen, hey, she welcomes everybody, so that's what we ought to do. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. You might not know them from
Oh, Shirley, you better say that again.
girl. Sure.
Mm,
Again, how are you going to be on a public platform having a whole public live?
mm.
And when somebody come in your live, you can't say, hey, boo, bye, nothing. But you talking to it's a group of y'all. Yo, click there. So you talking with your click, but you got other people coming in and you're not speaking.
Mm. Yep.
Yes, Kim. I will not be back. I will not be back because for one, that's tacky.
Right.
For two, I don't care for clicks. Clicks is high school.
Right.
You grown. For three, you're not gonna find it over here at the Chit Chat Queen. You're not gonna find that. If you come in my live, hey, how you? If I can see you, now
Right.
if you across the street, that's your business. But if you come up in here, come on in, have a seat, get you a plate, get you something to drink. Come on in and chill. That's the vibe here. Everybody's welcome. Unless you do something, whatever, you get blocked. Other than that, cool.
You can still talk to the ones that's across the street too, because I know when I first started, I may not said anything. I just sat and watched because
Yeah,
people have to
yeah.
got to get
Right,
familiar
right,
with
right,
you.
right,
You
right.
got to get comfortable until they decide, okay, I want to say something to you. But even if you see them out there in the YouTube streets, say hello to them again. Don't only say
Yeah,
hello to them when they in this particular person
right,
live.
right, Tammy. I mean, not right, Tammy. You have. I dib and dab, and I go here and I go there. But I do check it out. So I do be across the street. So what I meant was, how some people might try to use that as, okay, well, I came in her live and she didn't say nothing. But if you're across the street Yeah, I can still talk to you, but it's not going to be in the same way. If you come in live, make yourself known. That's what I was saying. Because it's 6 people. I show 6 people.
Right,
Hello to
right,
the
Kim.
people across the street. How
Yeah,
you
right, Kim.
doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true, Kim.
Right.
Especially when
Oh,
you, like
that's
you
true,
said,
Kim.
when you have
Girl.
when you have a lot of people in your life, it's probably
Yes,
hard to talk to all 100 or however many you have.
I
But
get that.
if they're communicating and you see them saying, "Well, how you doing?" You take the time out to say, "Oh, I'm well," and "How you doing?" And keep them interacted into the
Right.
conversation that's flowing in there.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's a very good point, Kim. If you have more familiar faces, it's more familiar faces. If you a newbie, you supposed to say hey to that newbie. You supposed to make that newbie feel welcome.
Right.
That click ain't the only ones that's gonna get you paid.
Mm.
I'm gonna say it again. That click ain't the only one that's gonna get you paid. So you have to be welcoming to people that's coming into your lives. That's just like commenting certain folks under your video. No, ma'am.
Mm.
You trying to reach people. Those same 10 people ain't gonna get you paid.
Mm.
I'm sorry to tell you. That's another thing too. If I see, and I ain't talking about bigger channels, I'm talking about, nice side, channels, and you go and you commenting on some videos here and there, here and there. But you
Okay, just Froggy.
hurt people. But then you just get a like. You won't see me. You never see me. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, girl, I be gone.
They do.
Okay, Miss Private.
They do, Tammy. They have a lot of rules.
I'm glad you're still here. Yeah, Tammy, they do. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't. I mean, I understand the rules about the subscribers saying that word. I get that. I say family. I say y'all are part of the CCQ crew. I understand that you got to change your lingo up, but some of these rules.
Yeah, Kim. What's your question?
These folks done got on here and think they a superstar, child. Child. You done got on here and bumped your head.
You ain't never lied on that one.
Some of these lives is
Kim, you typing your question?
I'm waiting on Kim.
I think, like I said, I enjoy being on YouTube sometimes, but sometimes you got to know when to take a break too.
Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Okay, just asking for the sake. Oh, when they say just like and the video just started, well, when you like the video, that let YouTube know that the content that you're creating, a lot of people are interested in it, and they will help you get on to like a broader platform or be on a recommendation list. So that's why we ask, can you like the video? Because that helped us, so YouTube know that the content that we have, people are interested in it. And also for us too, because if you like that particular video, then it's letting us know that we should do more videos like this, or people enjoy watching it. That's all the likes is for. Sometimes you don't even get as many likes as you get views. Views is the things that really pay YouTube creators, not really likes. I know for me too, Kim, sometimes in my video in the beginning, I used to forget to say like, subscribe, or whatever, because I was just so nervous on the video. I was just trying to hurry up and get off of there. I would forget to say that. So that's why a lot of people try to get it in it at the beginning, because that's when people are watching. Because 9 times out of 10, people don't watch the whole video. They'll skip through it, or they'll watch the first few minutes, especially if you have a long video. They'll watch the first few minutes of the video, and then they won't watch the end. And you won't even know that you were supposed to like, share, or subscribe. Because as we were just saying right now, we came into the chit chat live, and some of us didn't even hit the like button because we forgot. It was not on purpose, but we just forgot. We were just coming in here to see what she was talking about. Yeah, you can't say that word, Barbara. I mean, yeah, they should have the chance to watch it first, and then if at the end, if you want to give it a like, or if you don't want to give it a like, I think it's just, that's like YouTube slang, or like a lingo. That's just something that you always like, when when they give you the steps on how to build your channel, or what you should do to help promote yourself. They tell you to mention like, subscribe, and share, and also to turn the notification bell on. So that's just something that you know we were basically taught to say, but it's up to the person that's watching it, whether you want to like it or not. I mean, like I said, it doesn't cost you anything. It's not going to take away if that person doesn't like the video or anything. It's just, that's just something that we taught to say. Mhm. That's me too, Barbara. I was getting caught up too. Yeah, it is. It's really easy to get caught up, because you start watching it and seeing what people is going through and what they talking about and gossip, and you're like, really, these people are really acting this way and talking to this. And some of these reaction videos to things that's going on, I try to disassociate myself with that. That's why I don't like to be on Facebook. I may do Instagram here and there, but I don't get on all them other social things. It's too much. Yeah, I do too, um Barbara.
All right, I'm back. Hold on.
Yeah, I watch it to the entirety. I give a thumb up. Honestly, I never gave nobody a thumbs down. Cause I feel like, why? Like, you know, it ain't even necessary. I'd rather not give you a thumbs up than give you a thumbs down. I just, whatever, just keep on scrolling. Because as a creator, I see how hard it is. And I know, even if it may not have been something appealing to me, I know how hard you work to do that, to get that video up there. It ain't easy. Even trying to get 4,000 watch time hours, it is not easy, y'all. Let me tell you. You think about it, 4,000 hours, watch time hours, that's a lot. So if you see people coming on here and they just have a live up and nobody's talking, that's what they trying to do. They trying to get that.
All right. Okay.
She said, you gotta earn it. Yeah, you do. You do gotta earn it. You definitely do. That's why I say YouTube is not easy.
I want to respond to Kim. I know you did when you says like him. I'm like that too. I don't like a video when I first go in there because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're doing. So for those who be like, well, make sure you like the video when you first start. No, ma'am, no, sir. I want to see what you're talking about first to see if I'm going to like it. So, and like Kim says, you know, my people that I know, their content, I know where they're coming from.
I do, Kim.
Start, there's nothing for me to hit the thumbs up. I just got to get to know what you're talking about. Hey, Jason.
I didn't see Jason.
I see Jason Graves. Welcome.
Oh, okay. I missed it. How you doing, Jason?
Okay, Just Froggy, thank you for coming.
I was just speaking.
And chilling with us for a little while. I hope to see you on the next live. Have a good night. And tell Mom, don't work too hard.
Oh, good night, Just Froggy. I'm going to come by and check out your channel, too.
I would definitely be by because I need to know how to crochet. I want to learn. Everything out. Cricket, child. Everything. Cricket. Yeah, you got to earn that life, honey. You got to earn it. And Tammy, you said you had took a break because you know social media can do so much. You have to take a step back because you'll get so wrapped up. And it's like this social media, you know, no, we ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do this. Who are you talking to? Tammy, who you asking? Are you making this career? Kim, girl, your battery gonna look cockeyed, honey, and you gonna be in the dark. I just plugged my phone up.
She said, cockeyed.
Child, it'll look at you all crazy, and then you be in the dark.
Who that for, Barbara?
Who you talking to, Tammy?
Girl, if you don't stop with that accent.
Who you talking to, bro?
You hear her, Kim?
Who, bro? What you mean, Timmy? I answer the question for myself. This is something that I do want to make money from. So I'm very determined to make my channel what it needs to be. You know, like I said before, I prayed about this before I even started, and God is all up and through my channel. And I know, God, I cannot fail. Yes, I want to make this out of a career. It's money to be made on YouTube. There's enough out here for us to make a very good living. It's all what you make it. It's all what you make it. And this is something that I'm going to make a very wealthy career for myself. So yeah, real talk. And in the process, it ain't just about the money. Let me put that out there. You know what I'm saying? It's about blessing other people, you know, and you know, using my voice, encouraging, motivating, you know, for God to get the glory out of my channel, first and foremost. And with that, all else will come. So yes, she's going to make a wealthy living from YouTube. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. If you start anything without God, you got a problem. Any career move, if you start anything without him, you have a problem. But if you, not to say he won't help you, I'm not saying that, but you have such a better chance on succeeding when you invite him in the beginning. Invite him in the planning. What's your thoughts? What you trying to do? And watch what he does. Yeah. Yeah, that will, Kim, because you know you can erase them or you can make them private, but I'm gonna keep mine up. Yeah, because I think for the watch time especially, you have to keep them public if you can't make them private or anything like that. But, you know, if I do a live and we're in here talking about something that's, you know, in depth, you know, if somebody shares something that's very personal, I won't keep that live up. Because we never know where these conversations are going to go. So, you know, I'm very respectful of other people. So if you say something that's, you know, personal, nah, I won't keep it live up. If we're having one of them kind of talks, you know, where we get, you know, nah. The live will go down. You know, some people delete if they're playing music or if they're just on there, you know, just doing whatever, you know, they won't keep it. They won't keep it up. I know it helps with watch time, but I've heard you don't really get paid off a live. I don't know how that works, but you know, my main reason is to help with my watch time. So thank you, Tammy. Welcome back, Mama's Touch. Let me get you. Is you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Back.
Thing acting up. Yeah.
So anybody, you know, comes on after we get off here and watches this video, you know, hey, I'm real about mine and I'm trying to get these 4,000 hours. You know, if you can run a playlist for me, thank you in advance. If you need your playlist ran, let me know in the comments, because that's how we gonna get it. We got to help each other. And you know, a closed mouth don't get fed, baby. So I'm here to tell you, you can, hey, if you're not a creator, but you got another device, please run my playlist. I would so greatly appreciate it, because I have a limited time to get these hours. And this is something that's, you know, it's very serious to me. It's not something I come on here just to play, just to put up a video, just to say I put a video up. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to do something with this channel. So thank you in advance. Like I said, if you need your playlist ran, hit me up on Instagram or leave it in the comments or something. Hey, we can do it. We can do it. I don't have no problem.
Only serious inquiries.
Only serious increase. Ain't gonna be no I'm running yours and you ain't running mine. We trying to help each other.
Right. And to answer Barbara's question, if I can, um, I don't really know about it being a career, but I definitely want to use this platform to get some things, like just to accomplish some things that I always wanted to do, as far as having my own business. So if this can if this can help me get there, then I'm definitely going to use it for that.
Thank you. Thank you. And I say the same thing, you know, career, I'm gonna make money from this. So this is just gonna be another thing for me. This is gonna be another stream of income. At the same time, me doing this, I'm blessing people, helping people. You know, I got other things I'm starting as well. So, you know, this is gonna be, yeah. It won't be my main thing unless you know, God say, look, I'm about to blow you up.
Right?
Okay, come on, God.
You about to blow up.
Come on, God. Okay, but I'm cool with this being another stream of income. Yeah. You got to speak it into existence. I don't care what it is. You've got to speak that thing into existence. You got to manifest. And regardless if it's YouTube or whatever you want to do, you know, for real, for real.
That's true. Kim, what was your question about friendship, or the topic you want to chit chat to talk about? I want to know what was the question or the topic.
Oh, child, how you asking Kim? Kim, I'm about to answer like she asked me, child. Well, what it was, my fault.
Kim be having them good questions. That's why I want to know.
Girl,
She had to say.
She do. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, ma'am, so much.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, Barbara. I know you having fun, and I mean, that's all you want to do. You're not making a career out of it, right? Because I enjoy watching your videos.
I enjoy watching Tammy videos as well. I love your personality, Tammy, and you know you can really go out this thing because you know you give it to them straight, honey, with no chaser. You get on that thing, baby, and you like boom, boom, boom.
I said, forget that daggone Tammy stuff. Barbara, you are somebody. Barbara is the kind of friend that you want to hang out with and y'all just having a good old time. I bet it be lit all the time. Like the laughing, the joking. I know you will have a good time hanging out with. And I get that from just YouTube. Yeah. So I can imagine how it is personally. Like your whole spirit, everything is just like it's I like that. I could really vibe with that.
She's funny, like I say, but she don't beat around the bush. She like, boom, this me. You know, take it or leave it. I don't care if you leave it. I'm still gonna be me. That's what I love about Barbara. She give it to you.
Okay, I see. Well, what I'm interested in. I'm interested in a lot of things. I like to cook. I like to I love spending time with my family. I have a big family. I love like family time, playing games. I love to entertain. I like reading too, but although I don't get a lot of reading done now, which would be a good time, but like I get so distracted, so I can't do reading. And I love taking care of people and children. Um, that's what kind of work I do too. And what else I like to do? I love listening to music. Um, and I think that's it for now. But it's not- but yeah, she
Well,
do keep 100.
I love music. I love music. I wish we could play music on here because every time y'all come to my live, we would be slap jamming. I I love music. Um, I love good conversations, as y'all know, the chit chat queen. I like reading as well. I love spending time with my family. I love helping people. I'm very, very passionate about helping women, single mothers, women in general. You know, just not to be afraid of who God wants them to be. You know what I'm saying? And don't go with what the world says. Go with what God says. So I'm very passionate about that. I love cheering. You know, I love to laugh. You know, I'm a comedian and don't know it. You know what I'm saying? I'll
You
make
know,
you laugh and not be trying to make you laugh. I'm gonna be serious. You know, come on.
mhm.
So I love to laugh. I love traveling. Um, I'm newly married. I've been married a year now. So listen. So now that's a whole new thing for me too, being a wife and stuff, and I just love learning new stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I like cooking too. I like cooking. I like computers. I'm like a tech geek, stuff like that. Of course, I love God. Y'all already know that. I love God.
You say you can't help anyone. Oh, if you can, oh,
Yes, Kim, girl, honey, honey, the husband, honey. Hmm. Yes, yes, honey, the husband.
that's good. Barbara.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody has to come on YouTube to be trying to be a paid creator or whatever. They just want to have
No,
something
come
to
on here and
put
have fun.
video, so, for something they can look back and reminisce on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can come on here and be a blessing without getting you were um I mean, you can come on here and be a blessing and not get paid. You know, it's all what you make it. Some people, and you know what? The crazy thing is some people who come on here just to have fun and wind up blessing so many people that their channel blows up and they boom. They just this major YouTube creator. So you don't know, you know what I'm saying, what may happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like to meet people, you know. I'm a people person. I like to meet people. I like to, you know, I like conversation, you know what I'm saying? I like to meet people, laugh and stuff.
She said, "I'm proud." So, Kim, I have a question for you. Well, anybody, and it's for everybody. So I forgot who had said this, but my sister had sent me this thing a few months, maybe even a year or so back. Like I think Tyler Perry had it going around, but it was something on the chords of like your friendship being a tree. So what kind of friend are you? Are you the friend that's the leaves, or you the friend that's the root, or you the friend that's the branches? Let's see what y'all say.
Well, the root hold the tree up, right?
Yeah.
And the leaves, I know I ain't no leaf.
Mm.
Them leaves drop honey in a dime.
She said, I'm all of it. I would say I'm a root because, like Chit Chat said, the leaves, those are the type of people when things get rough in a
Gone,
friendship and the wind
gone,
start blowing and it start getting rocky, those are the ones
gone.
that leave you first.
They in somebody else's yard.
Yeah, they gone. They out on you like
Mhm.
peace.
Gone.
Now them branches one, those are the ones that they gonna break. They can't hold you up because it's too much for them.
Yeah.
It's too much for them. And then the root, those are the one that's gonna stick there with you. They're gonna fight it out. They're gonna help you. They're gonna be that friend that you need. And so I said that because your question that you had said earlier was when you was asking about the responsibility of each friend. Like I think a lot of people don't take friendship seriously. Like
No.
um I know I'm a good friend and I'm not trying to toot my horn or nothing like that, but I treat people how I want to be treated and better than how I want to be treated because I feel like that's the nurturing part in me. I only have 3 kids, but I have so many other people that call me mom or auntie or something like that because that's just how I am. I'm very nurturing. I want to help. And so that's the type of friend that I am. And I want that back somewhat, but not fully. But when I see somebody can't give me that, I don't get upset about it. But I just know not everybody can. Or nothing like that. But not everybody can be the same friend as you want them to be. So when you say what's their responsibilities, they may not know what their responsibilities are. Some of them may do know what their responsibilities are, but they can't handle it because they probably that leaf or that branch. They not the root. Did I lose y'all?
Right, Kim. I feel where you're coming from now, Kim. You see how she broke it down, Tanya?
Oh wait, I'm about to read it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Leaves fall, but new ones come. Right. I feel you on that. Yep.
Right. I got you. Okay, Kim.
You see how she be breaking stuff down and
Come
stuff?
come through, sis.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Bro. Bro. Talk that talk. Bro.
Right, Barbara. New ones do come.
Yep.
She said, but you got our attention. Oh yeah. 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 I mean, friends, when you got a good friend, hold on to them. Like,
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean,
Yes. Yes.
like
Yes.
they really hard to come by. They
Yes.
really are. And then one thing that I know that sometimes people do is you can't get mad at your friend. Yes,
You
you
better.
really can't
You
get mad
better.
at your
Good.
friend. But if y'all are really true friends, you will forgive them. You will take your day, two, whatever, and you get right back and pick up wherever y'all left off at.
Yeah.
Because that's what friends are for. We all do that. We do it with our kids too,
I
our
will.
husband, our spouse, whoever it is, brother, sister. We get mad at them, but after a day or two, we right back where we started, like if it never happened. But that goes back to like we were saying about this whole protesting and stuff. It's communication. You gotta know how to communicate. If you don't know how to communicate, how that person supposed to know how you feel or how you hurt them? She said, y'all stop making what? Mm-mm.
Kim, are you on Instagram? If you are, look me up. I am underscore Yolanda. Look me up on there so we can I can keep you posted that way.
Barbara, you said each friend holds different leads, which makes you. When I say okay, Barbara, I guess I'm looking at it as a different way, which we could because we all have our different opinion. But a leaf, when something leaves you, it don't come back. People say if they do come back, they'll find their way back home. But do they really find their way back home when they come back? Are things really the same or they different? Because if your ex done left you 10 years ago, he ain't coming back. And if he do come back, would you take him back?
I can't trust you to stay. So it means I gotta start building up my trust all over again. Is that something I want to do? And that's in a friendship as well. If we friends, we solid, and something go down and you dip, you wasn't my friend. Friends stick it out. Friends say, okay, like she said, you take 2-3 days or however, but you come back because you're friends. That's friendship. I think some people have friendship twisted, you know. They have friendship to meet their needs. A friendship is between the two of you. You ought to meet each other's needs. You ought to be there for each other, lift each other up. It's not to be one-sided.
What you think, Shirley?
Yeah, Shirley, what you think? Over there, cook that food, ain't got my plate. Lie.
She said, I want 13%. You sound like me, girl. My phone over here heating up. Well, Kim, we definitely gonna talk about this again because it's a good topic conversation. I think Chit Chat should definitely do a video, but we also gonna have to hit that back up with a live conversation.
Yes. Yes, that's it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Kim. We been in this thing. You know me, I know you. I know what, we know each other.
Right.
But something happens and you dip, but me and you been friends 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can dip like that, that's gonna raise some flags to me. So was you really my friend?
Mm-hmm.
Like, did we really have this friendship? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's really going on? So I'm not going to, for me, it would be hard for me to want to build that trust back up because for 10 years, I thought we were solid. And for you to dip, I mean, it just, you know what I'm saying? It's just when you understand each other and you can flow and you got that friendship and something happens, but you come back to each other. That's friendship. That's friendship. If something happens and whoever doesn't come back, that tells me a lot about you. So if you ever want to try to come back, I don't think I would want to build that trust up in you in the friendship.
But you wouldn't have that conversation too. You wouldn't have that conversation to try to build that back up.
I think I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it depends on, right. If we've been friends 10 years, though, we've been rocking. You know, we know each other. We know, I know what tick, you know what tick. You know, I mean, we know. I'm saying like this. Say it was something small, but it blew up. And you say, oh, you know what? I'm done. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And they dip.
You're right, Kim. When to stay gone.
That says a lot about the friendship. Wait a minute. We've been friends 10 years. We have this, I mean, we supposed to be able to come together and talk about this thing. That's the communication part. But if you're just so quick to dip, That's not a friendship. That's my point. If you're so quick to dip, just like in a relationship, if you're so quick to dip, it's not a relationship. No, ma'am, no, sir. Mm-mm. No. See, people like it when it's good and when it's flowing and then when it's good for them. When it get rocky and the boat rocking and we may fall out that boat, instead of us catching hands, you trying to catch yourself. That's not no friendship. You best believe you may have got on my nerves, but girl, we finna get about this boat, honey. We finna make it up here to this land, girl. We finna go up here and call these people together. People got this friendship thing. You know, they use it for their benefit. What they can get, where they can get to. Nah, I don't got time for that. We friends now. You know, we gonna hold it down.
Right, it is so many layers.
See, I ain't seeing no comments, child.
I did. I saw Shirley. Y'all been friends for 10 years, chit chat?
Who?
Oh.
No, Shirley, no. I was using it as an example. I was just saying 10 years just to show, you know, to put some length on a friendship was what I was saying. If you've been friends 10 years, y'all, if both of y'all see eye to eye on what a friendship is, you know, you there for each other. Shouldn't no spat, shouldn't no man, shouldn't no nobody come between y'all because you're friends. See, that's the thing. People don't really do the friend thing. You know what I'm saying? People give friends a friendship a bad name.
But do you think there's a difference between friends and associates?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I got plenty of associates. I can count my friends on child. I can count my friends on one hand.
Barbara, I agree with you on that one.
I agree with you, Barbara. You can very well be the root, the branch, and the leaf. Very well. It's like you have your part in a friendship, like you have your part in a relationship. Everybody has a part. And
I don't want a leafy friend.
But I'm saying I can see you having each component in you. That's what I'm saying. I understand that, Barbara. I understand that. But if you're asked the question, are you the leaf, branch, or root? What kind of friend are you? You may have leafy friends, but what kind of friend are you?
Yeah.
I'm a root all day long. I go hard for mine. It's like I go hard for my cherry. I go hard for mine. That's the thing. And I think that's why I don't have many friends, because the way I think of a friendship, it's like you're almost not even my friend. You're my sister. You look, we in this thing, you know, and it's hard to find someone who feels that way about a friendship as well. And like Tanya said, if you find somebody, keep them.
Right.
Because nowadays it's that self motive. What can you do for me? What can I get out of this? Can you just be an ear for me? Can you just be somebody, if I need help, I just come to you? You know, if all the other friends is busy, but I know you gonna be there. You that friend? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Kim said, it's different layers to it. Yes, Shirley.
Right.
Yes, Shirley.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you do.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's why I say you can have friends, but you can have associates, people that you talk with, you hang out with, and everything, but they may not know you like your friends know you.
And friends and associates, I don't feel like my friends will come around my associates, because it's two different things. certain things I can rock with my friend with that I'm not gonna rock with my associate with. My associate ain't gonna know certain things my friend know because you an associate. You casual. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got to know where to put people.
Yeah.
Everybody cannot have access to your heart. And a true friendship that friend has access to your heart. And you know it because if something happens, it hurts your feelings. It's like, okay, we had this disagreement, and you know what? You said some things that really hurt my feelings. But if you're friends, you can talk about it and say, you know what? I was upset. I ain't mean that. You know what I'm saying? I boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? But if you got that lead.
That's true. That's why I said, like, Barbara's spirit tells me that she is a good friend. Like, she go hard for her friends. I see how she be acting when we be in Tiana's live. So
Yeah.
I get that from her, and I don't even know her. She'll across the world. I mean, across the over there on the West Coast.
Right.
But I get that vibe from her.
Yeah, I get that from Barbara too.
Yeah.
I get from Barbara, like if you're my friend, you my friend, that means I got you. That means I'm here. You know what I'm saying? We down, we solid. Ain't no wavering. See what I'm saying? That's what I get from Barbara. You got some people out here like the wind. They change and the drop of a dime. I can't fool with people like that because I'm not the wind. I'm the root. So it takes a lot to move the root. Not to say the root can't be uprooted, but it takes a whole lot. And you best believe I got stuff under. Girl, don't have me get in depth in this thing up in here. Listen, I got stuff up under my root. Come on now. That when I'm uprooted, it's just like I ain't moved. So you got like she said, like Kim said, it's layers to this thing.
Right.
It's layers to this thing here. I'm trying to tell you. When you go through some stuff and you got to learn the lesson, take the lesson with you. Lead a friend, take the lesson with you. Yeah.
That's true.
Ain't no use going through some stuff if you ain't gonna take the lesson with you. You done waste of time. Yep, through thick and thin. Yes, ma'am. Through thick and thin, through the ugly and the bad.
Yeah, you're right, Barbara. It could be a trust issue. Yep.
Clock out. So you gotta turn around and go back and clock out.
But I'm saying, if you all of that, if y'all already passed all of that, and you notice that when a storm comes, that friend is not around, how do that make you feel? That goes back to like what Kim was asking about the responsibilities of being a friend. Like, are they like, what do you expect from your friendship in a friendship?
Right. Yeah. True. It could just be a trust issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Surely through thick and thin. But sure, you didn't answer the question. Which one are you?
Oh yeah, Shirley. You got to pick one, Shirley.
That's a good topic. I know we can go even further into that too.
Right. We can break that thing down. Shirley says she is the root.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Cause I be seeing Shirley out here, and that's one thing. Like when I respond to my comments, I really be coming from the heart with that. And when I see people always responding to my videos, I'm really that makes me happy. So that's why I respond back. And I know each and every time Shirley and Barbara is always there saying something on my videos. And I mean they didn't have to. They didn't really have to, but that's when you know people are consistent. That's when you know that they there for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a lot of people out there that want to see you thrive and and see you do good. So I really appreciate that. And that's why I know that they are those type of people because if they just come and showing up watching your videos, you know that they're gonna be a good friend, somebody you could talk to, somebody that's gonna be there for you, that you can have a shoulder to cry on because they already show that and they don't even know you. They don't even know me, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for joining us, Kim. And that last point you made was a very good point. You do have to figure out where you fit. That's what I'm saying. Nowadays, you have to feel a person out, and you have to see how do you view friendship. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what type of friendship you trying to have?
You take it easy, girl.
You have to do that now. Friendships ain't like they used to be.
Well, I don't know. Like y'all say, it depends on the person. You don't think so? You don't think it depends on the person?
Yeah. Yeah. True, Barbara. You just got to make sure you're not the only one investing. That's the point.
Yeah, right. You got to invest in. But sometimes, Barbara, you can invest in people that don't even put the same investment into you or energy in you. You can be giving 100%, and meanwhile they only giving 50% or something. But this is my point of view. As me, as a person that's always trying to help somebody, sometimes I feel like they know they could come to me because they know what type of person I am. So they're gonna when they down or out or need a hand up or something like that, they're gonna know, oh, I can depend on this person. So let me go to them. And then meanwhile you not getting the same thing in return when you need them or you want them to be as a friend that you need them to be. So you can invest in somebody, but they may not be fully invested in you.
Your battle got serious with you, Kim. She'll say, look, I done told you now. We about to go black.
Shawana, that's your phone name?
I'm like, girl, we about to
go. Oh, nah, she wanna talk to me. I'm over here, Shawana. Let me get mine. Oh no. Nice meeting you too, Kim.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying not to smack.
You better go ahead and plug up. Get you some juice up in that phone.
I had to plug up too.
My phone
Everything.
is tripping. I think it's this app thing, Miss. I still
Yeah.
want to call you Miss Yo, cause it's draining my battery. It got my phone even hot.
I started with a good battery, and I had to plug the computer up.
Mm. How many people we got in here? Barbara, you got me wanting some country fried steak now. I definitely plan on making that one day.
What's that?
Country fried steak with
Well, I
Barbara.
love country fried steak with some mashed potatoes and great girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorite meals.
Right. Find out things about you. Uh-huh.
Girl, I don't see no comments.
You don't see Shirley just
Girl.
said something?
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's a lag on this one. I have to go on my phone. It's a lag on this StreamYard.
Right. Find out things about you.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Right, Shirley. Yeah. That's why I say you gotta know. Shoot, we gotta know from the look. What's your motive?
Mm-hmm.
Or
I know, I know a lot of people like to be transparent and just be talking, but sometimes you can't tell all your business
no.
because people use the same thing you tell them to use against you.
Yep. And I always say, if you're gonna tell it, make sure you okay if it come back to you.
Right.
If you don't,
I was about to say that.
Don't tell it. Don't tell it. I ain't no open book. I'm transparent to a certain extent because I know it's certain things it's not gonna be put out there about me or my, family and stuff like that. But you have some people on here that just say everything. And when it come back to them, it's a problem. Well, they wouldn't have anything to say if you wouldn't put it out there.
Right.
So you do have to be careful what you put out there.
Mm-hmm.
Got me wanting some country fried steak.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I got me wanting some of that.
I have to try that Tuesday or Wednesday because we got the storm supposed to start tomorrow.
Yeah, I seen that.
Rain. We're supposed to have wind gusts, they said, maybe to 50 to 60 miles per hour. So instead, we're supposed to have some flooding. I know that's right, Barbara. That's gonna be that's gonna be a whole topic too, Barbara. You can't bring anyone around your husband. Barbara.
Ooh, Barbara says she got a vet.
Barbara.
I know that's right.
That same friend you telling your problems to about your husband, I use that same reverse psychology on your husband. Listen.
She said dry as all out there, right?
Child. I don't get that. I don't understand for the life of me. Girl, I just seen some show. The wife and the husband living together. So the wife had two friends come stay with them. Who?
Where?
Who out? No, ma'am. We can't help you. Now, if I was staying by myself, that's a different story. But my husband, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. That's just like you opening the door, not to say, and let me say this, not to say something will happen, because I don't want to say and insinuate, but it's been proven time and time again. If you set the atmosphere, it's just like, it may happen. Yolanda don't have no bail money. Yolanda don't have that many bullets.
Oh, Lord.
Okay? Girl, my knives is dull.
You ain't shopping though?
Girl, my sharpener girl is rusted, child. Listen. That's just not me. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. I agree with you 1,000%, Barbara.
Right.
Girl, no ma'am. Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
That's true. You can't. You can't.
Mine came put dry. What you mean, Barbara?
Came out dry.
Oh, okay.
Shirley, you are right.
Girl, I'm sorry. Shirley? Hold on.
I see that on YouTube and Facebook a lot. And then they wonder why when people ask them questions or want to be in their business. I just seen this YouTuber that I watch, and I was so shocked to find out her husband broke up. And somebody else did a reaction video about it, or just was talking about it, because they were shocked that they had broke up, because they've been together for over 15 years. And come to find out, the husband cheated with one of her subscribers. I said, what? You can't be getting on these social medias telling all your business. Telling what your husband do for you and how good he is. Come on, we don't do that in the street. We tell you not to do that in the street. Why would you come on social media and do it? You can't tell them.
You setting the atmosphere. You are setting the atmosphere. No, ma'am.
I'm putting it out there right now. Y'all only gonna see what I allow y'all to see.
Point blank period.
I'm cooking, you're gonna see food cooking. I do hauls, you're gonna see the food, the haul that I picked up. And you ain't gonna see my personal stuff I picked up in my haul. You don't need to know that. You don't need to see that.
That's real talk, Barbara. Never.
Right.
I don't care who it is. It ain't to say something's gonna happen, but you just don't want to you don't want to set that atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's just a recipe for if it was to happen, it's so easy for it to be done. Who? Girl.
Nothing, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I said if you don't protect your marriage, and if you don't set the tone in your marriage and in your home, ain't nobody else gonna respect it. Now you're gonna have some still come and try you out, try y'all and try to disrespect it. But The ones that know. She don't play that. We can't stay at her house when we come in town because she don't play that. We already know we're gonna have to go on over here and get us a room or something. No. This not happening.
Oh, her chicken fried steak came out dry.
That's what I thought once I read it when she said yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
You cooked it too long, Barbara? What kind of steak you use? I'm gonna tell you, that's why you got the gravy. Ain't gonna be dry no more with that gravy.
Okay.
But some people be putting their business out there because they want attention too.
Yeah. Some people like to, show off, what their husbands do and how he good to them and this and this and that and that. And then wonder.
She said, I'm taking half.
Wonder, why this happening, why that happening. You saying too much, you saying too much. Right. You can get a hotel room. You're not staying in my house. No. Ain't happening. It's not happening.
Sometimes they don't. I mean, you could trust your husband. You can even trust your friends. You just never know what's gonna happen.
And I ain't trying to find out.
Right.
Because like I said, the bellman ain't here. There's too much going on in the world.
Right. We had some good conversations today.
Right? I didn't know how it was going to go at first, but this was really a good live. We talked about some good stuff. And past 2 hours. Say what? And so, anybody say anything?
Let's say you don't tempt nobody, right?
Right, Barbara. As he should be. As he should be. My husband don't play about me either. My husband get on my nerves all day long, but he don't play.
Right.
He do not. Anybody said what? He don't even got to know what to say. Who? Well, y'all, I have enjoyed this time on here. I got to go get a shower and stuff. But
we had a nice time. It says 6 people in here.
I see 7. Hello. Thank y'all for joining me as well. Maybe next time y'all will come on in and say something to your girl. But I appreciate you as well.
Right.
I appreciate you contributing to the watch time hours. Thank you. Appreciate
it. You ain't have no gravy with it?
Hold on. Let me check something. 13 likes. Thank you guys. And like I said, if you can like this video, well, yeah, live video, I would appreciate it. But I thank you for the 13 I got. I really appreciate it. Help me, let's help each other, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm so big on that. I am so big on, it's just so much room for all of us to win. It is. It really, really is. In anything, just not YouTube, you know.
Right.
It can be something I know about that you need to know, and I can help you, just like it be vice versa. You know, we don't need to sit on knowledge. We don't need to sit on knowledge, because what's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just too much room out here, y'all, for real.
That's like what we're going through right now. We're seeing the whole thing. We want white people to stand up and talk for us. We have to stand up for each other too.
That's it. That's it. We got to stand in the gap for each other. You too, Shirley. I bet he would, Barbara. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys, and I enjoyed this.
Sure, you have a blessed night too.
I enjoyed this.
Stay safe out there.
Yes, y'all, everyone stay safe, stay prayed up.
Right. We're gonna get through this.
I believe that.
So Barbara,
Shirley.
We're gonna get through this.
I received that. I received it. It is going to grow. I would have stayed on this long with just me and Tanya up in here, because that's who it was, me and Tanya. I would have stayed on. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Kim. Well, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all have it. Shout out to Meech and Monica.
What she said? Wait, I didn't get that one. Y'all came to
like we be on Meech and Monica's live, and we be talking all good, and Meech just he just throw us out so smooth. Well, y'all,
he said you close. Barbara said you closing up shop.
I'm gonna let y'all have it. Finna get off. I'm finna go get me a shower. My husband is on his way home.
Right.
So
we'll be back soon.
Yeah, we're gonna come back. I gotta come back.
Yeah.
There's stuff to talk about. Connect with me, Kim, on Instagram, and anyone else will feel like connect with you, girl.
Yeah, it has been a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed this. I might come on one day.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be over there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't gotta be on here like this. You can be just like that talking. Just like that. So
girl, you know I don't mind. I just like you ain't finna see me on here eating and all that carrying on. I don't do that. Mama's touch don't do that.
You saw I muted the mic, girl, when I was smacking on them skit, girl. No, I ain't smack now.
I don't do mukbangs. I leave that for the people that do that.
Right.
That's not my niche.
Right. I feel you.
But y'all all have a blessed night and take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And I hope to hear from y'all soon.
Yes, y'all have a blessed night.
Shirley, Kim, Barbara.
Yeah.
And anybody else that's in here that can hear my voice.
Yes, you too. Have a blessed night and have a blessed week ahead. Yeah.
You know, we might be back here tomorrow. You never know.
We might come back. We might come
because
back.
We from New York.
No, we may come talk tomorrow, bro. Kim, bro.
Bruh, you gotta drag it.
Bruh. We may come talk tomorrow.
Oh, Barbara, that's nice. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Barbara. I appreciate it. I promise you, I appreciate it. Thank you so
Right.
much.
You right with this heaviness in the world.
Yes.
We gotta talk, cause you know what? I saw it before. I know we're trying to go. We keep bringing up stuff, but I saw this thing on Instagram when they said where George called out for his mama. He called out for all the mamas to stand up.
Yes, he did.
So that's what we got to do. All these mamas have to stand up.
Yep. Yep. I agree. So we will see y'all on the next live. Y'all have a blessed night.
Good night.